say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang glad, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, in the home of the brave. Let's go Cardinals!
Go Cardinals indeed. That is the very talented Miss Naomi Narcisse. Give her one more round of applause. Thank you to the U.S. Coast Guard for the flyover and making tonight extra special.
All right, we are just about ready for tonight's kickoff to open the season. And for the Bayou Lacombe Cardinals, the homestanding Cardinals, they have jumped ship and are in a new league. It's the Next Level Football Alliance, the NLFA. They are at home tonight, and they are hosting the Pike County Titans. Ready for the kickoff tonight. I'm Mike Purvell. I'll be calling your game tonight. And they're already, they had put the ball down in the 40, and now it's being repositioned at the 35-yard line. Got a couple Cardinals that are back at about their own 10-yard line. Season opener. Brand new head coach for the Bayou Lacombe Cardinals. That's Blaine Bond. He was one of three original members. He and Garen Narcisse, the current executive director of the Cardinals, along with Art Lewis. And Blaine Bond was the head coach for the first 3 years, 17, 18, and 19. He's back in the saddle now. There's the opening kickoff. It's a high short kick. It'll be bounding, and it's picked up at about the 30-yard line. That's number 3. That's Jackson going around the left side. Good speed, gets up ahead, and he'll be run out of bounds at the far side of the field.
Scramble out to the outside up into the 36.
So for the Cardinals, this will be their first play from line of scrimmage in the new league.
First down.
Let's see what the Cardinals come out in their setup. Their offensive coordinator is John Wimpy Matthews. Graduated from the same high school as I did, Marion Abramson, over in New Orleans East. He's about 3 years younger than yours truly. I graduated in 1970 and don't remember much about that time. He recorded in 73. Another Abramson grad, and that's the Wizard, Freddie Brink. He's on the sideline coaching some defensive players for the Cardinals. First year out with them. He's got a lot of coaching time over at Slidell Junior High and Slidell Tigers with the high school program. So Cardinals ready to put their season into play. Let's hope this isn't a sight of things to come, because it's taken a long time to get them set up for the first play from scrimmage. Under center, Cardinals ready to snap the football. Turn handoff over the left side. Good yardage as they go upfield. So the starting quarterback, I believe. So that's Miller over the left side. Gets a nice gain.
Looks like a 4-yard gain.
We'll call it 4 yards on the first play from scrimmage. The Pike County Titans in their blue uniforms with white helmets and kind of off-white numbers. Bayou Lacombe Cardinals, white helmets, white jerseys, red pants, and red numerals. Shotgun formation. should be Jerv Efferson, the North Shore High graduate. Snap, straight drop, pressured, comes to this near side. Ball is underthrown and falls incomplete. Jackson, the intended receiver, he had gone upfield and then broke off the route cutting to this right sideline, but a lot of pressure by the defensive front of the Titans, and Efferson had to get rid of it. He unloaded it. That'll bring up 3rd down and 6. Cardinals going from left to right. So Cardinals hoping to get off to a good start in this inaugural season in the NLFA. So they come out 2 wide receivers. Now it's trips to this near side, 1 to the far. Running back to the right of Efferson. 3rd down and 6. Ball is at the 39-yard line of the Cardinals. Waiting the snap is Efferson. Shotgun formation, straight drop, rolling from left to right. Man wide open. Little underthrown, but number 13 was the intended receiver, and it fell incomplete. Jared Jackson, the wideout, had a step or two, but it looked like Efferson wasn't able to get it upfield, and he was not able to come back. So it'll be a punt formation on the first possession of the game for the Cardinals here at Lakeshore High School, home of the Titans. Home field for the Bayou Lacombe Cardinals. Thanks to April Jarrell and as the principal and all the other members here at Lakeshore in their support of the community minor league team, the Bayou Lacombe Cardinals. Punt formation are the Cardinals. Snap is good. Kick is away. The ball was bounding and bounding, and this is going to be a short punt. Very short punt. It'll set up the Pike County Titans in excellent field position. Ball placed down at the 48-yard line of the Cardinals. Quarterback for the Pike County Titans, number 24, Derek Bennett. Their head coach, Daniel McGaffney, described him as a pocket passer. We'll also probably be seeing number 2, Marcus Johnson. He's a quarterback DB, and he's a dual threat. So the pocket passer is the starter, Derek Bennett, number 24. We've got 12:32 running here in the first quarter. Shotgun formation is Bennett. Turn, handoff, ball goes up the middle for a short gain, stopped at the center of the field. Short gain, it'll bring up 2nd down. They actually give him about 1 yard on the play. Mickey Johnson, former St. Paul's Wolves standout, all-district player way back when, did some time with LSU as well. He's back in the fold, number 58, Mickey Johnson. Over my years of covering him, it's a guy that we always said he was the buffet slayer. He never found a buffet that he didn't like, and he's never pushed away from one. So gets the opening tackle, gain of about 1 yard, 2nd and 9. Ball at the 46. Turn, there's a flag. Attempted pass here in this near side, falls incomplete, but there is a flag. So waiting for the officials to make the call. The side judge on this near side talking with the white hat, the head official. It's early in the year, but it shouldn't be that long a discussion to decide what the flag is all about. Now joined by the 3rd member of the crew. So depending on this call, maybe they're discussing dinner arrangements after tonight's game, but it's a little early for that. It was offsides on the Titans. Look like they will decline that. The Cardinals will. Nope, now they've motioned to the defense. Nope. He motioned offense and defense, I do believe. Nobody has repositioned. Now this mark-off looks like it's going against the Titans, so it'll back them up 5. Well, I guess in the season opener for both of these clubs, the Cardinals and the Titans, the officials have to get on the same sheet of music as well. Ball backed up to the 49-yard line of the Titans. We don't have down and distance on the scoreboard, so that doesn't help yours truly by himself. There's another flag, second consecutive flag. So now the side judge who threw the flag from this near side goes over and joins the white hat, the official. My hope would be that nobody else joins in the discussion, and they haven't. So now it looks like the 5 yards will be returned as the Cardinals are called for encroachment. So the ball will be spotted at the 46-yard line. 11:30 to go here in a slow-running first quarter. First possession of the ball game for the Pike County Titans. They won the initial coin toss. They elected to defer, and the Cardinals didn't do much with it. Missed a couple opportunities to convert on third down and short. So ball is now, looks like it'll be 3rd and 9. Bennett unloads the ball, and it is low, bounds in, and it falls incomplete. So there was good pressure, and Bennett was incomplete in his attempt to complete the pass on the far side.
Third down here at the bird nest. Can we make some noise?
So bring out 3rd and 9. Derek Bennett, the quarterback for the Titans. He's their pocket passer. He's set up in shotgun formation on this first possession. Trying to pick up 3rd and 9, see if he can convert. Could possibly be 4-down territory depending on what they do on this 3rd and 9 play. Shotgun, snap to Bennett, straight drop, looking upfield, steps up, had a lane going downfield. One man is open, just didn't quite get it to him. There was one-on-one coverage, but he did have a step. Bring up 4th down in the short 9, or long 9, I should say. So be interesting to see if they come out in punt formation or not. Wide receiver down this near side of the field had a step or so. I think that was number 19, DeJarius Dillon. So to bring up 4th, and can't see the number of the punter, but he's a bigger guy. He's not been pushing away from too many buffets himself. Walking into tonight's game, I met number 93, and he said he goes 325. I'll try to see if that is, in fact, him. He's set up in punt formation in his own 45. One step, left footer, boots it up there. The return men walk away from it, and that's where you play and yell, Peter, 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 just get away from the ball as it's bounding around. So we do have more laundry, 3rd flag of the ball game, and we've played not more than 4 minutes. See what the officials get together with this call. This looks like it'll be a group of 5 of them. 4 officials and the white hat, the head referee. Flag sits down at the 24-yard line of the Cardinals. They had to punt on their first possession of the ball game as Jerv Epperson, the North Shore grad, the former Panther, couldn't get things going. Emmanuel Doyle, number 5, from Edna Carr, one of the team captains tonight. He's playing some offense as well. This was the one thing that I had mentioned last year during broadcasts of Bayou Lacombe Cardinal football. The officials just take entirely too long, first game of the year or not, to put the ball down and put it in play. So this penalty will go against the Cardinals. So their field position will be back to their own 15-yard line, and that's where we'll start their second possession. We are scoreless. The Pike County Titans, the visitors, and the homestanding Bayou Lacombe Cardinals. Now Emmanuel Doyle races off to this near sideline. Epperson in shotgun formation, one running back to his left, wide and wide receiver to the far, 2 to the near, turn, handoff, bouncing it inside, little or no room there. Good defensive stand by the interior of the Titans. We are scoreless in this first quarter at Lakeshore Titan Coliseum. That's the home of the Bayou Lacombe Cardinals. Thanks to the U.S. Coast Guard for the flyover tonight, and they made a few laps waiting around, and so got it done. And the Coast Guard, they are a really good and big sponsor of the Bayou Lacombe Cardinals. And if I heard Garen Narcisse, the executive director of the Cardinals, and tonight doing PA announcing duties instead of Pastor Ken Schrader, who's out and about. I heard that there was a $70,000 signing bonus, so big numbers, big numbers. Straight drop back is Efferson coming up here one-on-one, and that is Xavier Chapman, the X Factor.
You don't see that too often. Xavier Chapman, the X-Man. Robo drop pass long distance.
That would have been at about the midfield stripe, so that would have been about a 35-yard gain. He went up, and there was a defender in the area. I'm not sure if he was shielded a little bit, but Chapman just couldn't come up to play. Another excellent wide receiver here for the Lakeshore Titans. Had one heck of a high school career. So that'll bring up second or is it third? It'll be third down after the incompletion. So the Cardinals offense a little sluggish getting underway tonight. Here's Jackson, number 3, and Chapman, the X Factor, on this near side. One receiver to the far, one running back directly behind Efferson. Third and long. Quick handoff up the middle, and they fooled absolutely no one on that play. Not a good play call there. They were trying to surprise the Titans, but they were having none of that. Looked like Josiah Miller, number 17, on the carry. So this will be fourth down, punt formation. Ball sits at the original line of scrimmage at about the 15-yard line. Just under 9 minutes rolling here in the opening quarter. Punt formation are the Cardinals, waiting for the snap. Scoreless. Snap, it's a good snap. Ball is up, it's a good boot downfield. It will bound and gets a nice roll and will not come to rest until it's inside the Titans' 40-yard line. We'll call it the 39-yard line. Superb punt by the special teams of the Cardinals. So one of many consultations for the officials. 8:35 in a scoreless first quarter. Mike Purvell calling your game tonight, courtesy of the folks here at Lakeshore High School and the Bayou Lacombe Cardinals, and it's Flying Ghost Productions. We've got one of the junior members of the 3 family members that own and operate Flying Ghost Productions. We got Justin tonight. He's a man of many talents. He's running camera. He did our pregame. You will see an interview with Blaine Bond, the new head coach, who was the head coach for 3 years as this program got off the ground back in 2017. So he doesn't have to do too much, just get the mics up and, run camera and whatnot. He can't keep me straight because he's not in the press box with me. So kudos to Justin running the camera tonight. So another timeout as the officials are making another discussion, and this just seems to continue. And this is not first game, let's get the crew together. This has just been a habitual thing with the officials in the games that I've called over the last few years, that it takes an entirely too long. Whatever the call was, it was declined, and then it looks like there may be another call, but the punt was down at the 39-yard line of the Titans, and that appears where the ball will be snapped. So these games tend to get a little lengthy. This has been about a 4-minute wait to determine where the ball will be placed, and it was obvious it was at the 39, but a group of 3 officials meeting again at midfield to determine. They did say that the penalty was denied, so it's still sitting at the 39-yard line. I'll try to get who the punter was for the Cardinals because that was a booming punt. It had a nice roll. So they'll set up play. It looks like right where the ball was down on the punt with the long roll down at the 39-yard line. Not sure what would take this long. So finally the official, now they are going to mark off a penalty. So it'll be marked off from the 39, and it looks like it'll go back to the 30-yard line, so I'm not sure what a 9-yard penalty is. Okay, I'm being informed by the other official in the booth it was running into the kicker. That was declined, and then there was a holding. Low snap, Bennett trying to run out of a rush. Throws the ball upfield, far side of the field. Manuel Doyle on the big heavy pressure. He just beat the offensive line and pressured that, being into a fall and incomplete pass. Set up 2nd and 10. Bennett hasn't been able to get on track just yet, the pocket passer for the Titans. Daniel McGaffney, the head coach of the Titans, was a long-playing quarterback. I think he's age 43 now, and he finally gave it up. He wasn't in uniform. His playing days are over. He said, look, I got boots on. I'm not coming on if anybody gets hurt or otherwise. His wife is actually the owner of the Pike County Titans. So Derek Bennett, he's in shotgun, about 5 yards behind the center. Running back behind him, looking upfield. Completion to the far side. Caught it about the 30. Runs up for about a 5-yard gain. Brought down on the far side of the field. So 12, Jaira McGill, cornerback, came up and stopped that play after about a 5-yard gain. Bring up 3rd and 5 after the 5-yard completion following the incompleted pass on first down. Ball sits at the 35-yard line. Titans, the visitors, are going from the right to left. We are scoreless, 7:51 in the first quarter. Seems like we've played a half already. Waiting for the snap is Bennett. Now there's some pressure. Manuel Doyle either got a massive head start or he knew the play count, but I think he jumped early. I think it'll be just shy of a first down, depending on if that is the call. Official has the flag, and there's the mark off. Let's see where he puts it down. Could be either just enough or just short. I think no signal yet, but the ball is right at the 40-yard line, and they're going to call him just. No, now they are moving it. It'll be a first down, so the sticks will move. Thus far, the Titans have been interested in throwing the short passes with Bennett, their quarterback. Turned the wrong way, missed the running back. Now he tries to fake a pass, and he is greeted rudely for about a 5-yard loss. That was a travesty from the beginning. Either the running back went the wrong way or the quarterback, 24, Bennett, went the wrong way, and he had no help. Stephen Wright, one of the Cardinals on the stop. That'll be a loss of 5 yards. Not the play you want to make, and you can make a case for either the running back going the wrong way or the quarterback, but when the quarterback turns to hand it off and the guy is not there, you try to do what you can, but he didn't have much elusiveness, so I can see why he's the pocket passer. And the other quarterback that we probably will see at some point, according to head coach Daniel, is Marcus Johnson, listed as a dual threat quarterback and a DB. Shotgun formation after the 5-yard loss, 2nd and 15, clock running, 6:35 here in the first quarter. Snap, 2-step drop. Now we've got a whistle stopping play. I think this will be a false start by the Titans. They had their wide receiver at the far side. He was at least 8 yards up the field before the ball was snapped.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bayou Lacombe Cardinal fans, stomp your feet, clap your hands, make some noise.
So they accept this penalty. Move it back now to the 30-yard line. Out of down and distance to go, 20 yards to pick up for the first down. So Bennett, shotgun formation, which he's been the entire night. One receiver to the near, 2 to the far. Now the inside receiver, the slot receiver, comes into the edge of the formation. So dual to the far side of the field, 1 to this side. Running back directly behind Bennett. Scoreless after 5:57. Now we've got a whistle and a stoppage of play. So that'll be a delay of game. Pushing back either further. So we're working on getting to that proverbial 3rd and a country mile here at Lakeshore Titan Coliseum, home of the Bayou Lacombe Cardinals. So Blaine Bond, the second time around head coach, he was one of the founding fathers of the trio It was Blaine Bond, the current executive director of the Cardinals, Garen Narcisse, and Art Lewis. There's a pass that's overthrown, nobody there. They had 3 Cardinals in the secondary, so I think that might have been a throwaway. So the ball falls incomplete, and we'll call it 3rd down and now 25 yards to go. So we talk about Coach Bond, and he coached for those first 3 years, the inaugural 3, 17, 18, and 19. Got out of coaching for a while. I believe he was on the staff of the North Lake Christian School Wolverines, and just missed it. And passionate kind of guy, kind of fiery guy. He grows on you when you're around him. And so he came back to run the program. And Garen, who was also a head coach for a while and a defensive coordinator, and he had to give up the reins because he needs his responsibilities as the executive director, and now he's like multitask. I don't know if he's working on a resume or not, but he's the fill-in PA announcer for Pastor Ken Schrader. So Bennett, he has no escapability at all, brought down. Stephen Wright has another sack, and the Cardinals' front 4 are just dominating the offensive line, and Emmanuel Doyle's got some dance moves, but I would keep him on the sideline, not on the field of play. So the punter, he's a big guy, and I can't read his jersey number because it's not pulled all the way down, but he'll be in punt formation. So we're at 4:55, still scoreless. Cardinals should get good field position here. High snap, 1 step, a high wobbler from the left-footed punter. They went to try to fair catch it. I think it, now there is a flag late comes in. I think it might have been Pig Griffin, 25, trying to field the punt, and he was not given room. And if the flag stands as the call, there's 2 flags at about the 47-yard line, and I think they failed to let the guy make a fair catch. So the white hat and one of the officials talking with the 2 flags. The one is at the 46-yard line of the Titans. The other is at the 47. So the ball was picked up on the so-called muffed punt. Waiting for the officials' decision here. Scoreless ball game, 4:35, the inaugural game this season, and for both teams in the Next Level Football Alliance. It's a term that we'll be hearing a lot of. It's NLFA football. So the flag does go against the Titans, who are in punt formation, 4th and long. So the flag is picked up. We'll see what the call is. This will give the Cardinals excellent field position. I'll have a lot of airtime to fill if the game doesn't speed up any more than the way it's going, because these officials have dialogued on every play, not just every other. Now it looks like there's also, I don't know, they motioned something against the Cardinals as well, but the side judge on this near side is motioning mark it off on the Titans, the punting team. So there it goes. So there's the mark off. The ball will finally, after all of that, be placed down on the 32-yard line. Excellent field position of the Cardinals. They haven't done much with the ball on their first 2 possessions. Offense a little stagnant. Jerv Efferson, the North Shore grad, he's been the starter for a number of years here. He broke his foot last year, and he's a truck driver. But I talked to him pregame, and he said he's good. He's back from his injury, and he's good. So he wears jersey number 10. He had a bad injury, I believe, to a knee when he was in high school with the North Shore Panthers, and it derailed his career late, but he was a talented player at the high school level. Jeremy Pig Griffin used to wear jersey number 2 with the Cardinals. He's wearing number 25. He's to the left of Efferson, as Efferson is in shotgun formation. Trips to this near side. The wide receiver nearest to this sideline is Xavier Chapman, the X-Man, the X-Factor. Inside of him is Jackson, and there's one receiver to the far side. Waiting for the snap is Efferson. Shotgun, snap, low snap, bobble, given to Griffin. Griffin tries to bounce it outside, no blocking. He will use yardage coming around the outside. everything blew that play up. When the snap was bobbled, it messed up the timing, and Griffin had nowhere to go up this right side. I used to joke last year about Pig Griffin that he wore the ugliest cleats for any minor leaguer I saw. They were some version of lime green. And he called me the next day on a replay of the broadcast and said, "Mr. Mike, you better be kinder to me." Well, his nickname is Pig because, according to him, when I met him his first year with the Cardinals, he said he was at his second birthday party and he just got to the cake unattended and unsupervised, and by the time his grandmother found him, he had nothing but cake all over him, so thus the nickname Pig. So that's Pig Griffin, and that's his story, and I'm sticking to it. But tonight he does not have lime green cleats. All right, we're going to take our first commercial timeout. We are scoreless, 3:51 here in the long-standing first quarter. Mike Purvell, your play-by-play guy, and we are bringing you this with our producers and everything else that's going on with Flying Ghost Productions. Back ready for play here at Lakeshore Titan Coliseum. Scoreless first quarter. And yes, we are still in the first quarter. 3:51 to go. Cardinals, excellent field position. Even though they did lose 2 yards. And there's another flag. We've had a number of those. So I think they're calling this illegal procedure on the offense. Illegal procedure, and that's one that hurts, because when you're an offensive lineman, if you move and the defense comes across, and big number 93 is out there for the Titans, and as I mentioned, I met him before the ball game tonight, and I just had to ask him how big he is, and he said he goes 325. That's Davion Brister, Tylertown High School grad, defensive lineman. So he made contact after the movement for the 5-yard illegal procedure. Sets up second and about 17 after the loss and the penalty. 2 receivers to the far side, but they're tight. Here's another flag. Efferson going up top. That's Xavier Chapman behind the defense. Hauls it in, but there is a flag here at the start of the play. So Chapman goes all the way. We got laundry on this near sideline. We'll see now. The side judge, it's going to be declined. That is a touchdown. So Bayou Lacombe Cardinals strike first here tonight at home as Efferson fires a tremendous pass right to the outstretched overhead shoulders of Xavier Chapman, the Lakeshore graduate product here, speedster. So the ball will be spotted at the 15-yard line. Not sure why that would be. Okay, we're going with the NFL rules, as I was just told. The ball will be spotted, so it'll be a 32-yard extra point. 34 is Lance Foster, former place kicker and punter for the Cardinals. He's the holder, and the PAT goes through. So Lance Foster, who's every bit of 49, will be 50 in August. He comes in as a holder. He's suffering from a bad hip. He was hoping to maybe do some punting, but he holds, and the extra point is good. So we are off to a 7-0 lead for the Cardinals with 3:41 to go. We're going to take another commercial break before the kickoff following that touchdown. And one of our sponsors tonight for the Cardinals, the U.S. Coast Guard. All right, we're ready for the kickoff after that long 30-plus yard touchdown hookup from Jerv Efferson, the North Shore grad, to a Lakeshore grad, Xavier Chapman. So big over-the-shoulder catch, but Jerv put that ball out there like a loaf of bread, and he just held on to it that time. Extra point is converted. trying to get the place kicker's info, but he booted that one. We're playing by NFL rules, I was just informed. So, because I know that there was a flag on the touchdown, which was against the Titans. That was declined to take the touchdown. I thought they may have been something else, but so the extra point is good. So the lead for the Cardinals is 7-0. Ready for the kickoff. Took a while for the first score of the year in this 2024 season, first season in the Next Level Football Alliance. There's the whistle. There's the boot. This is a deep one. This one ball go back, and this will hit right at about the 2-yard line. It's not something you always see in minor league football, those deep kickoffs. Cardinals had a youngster by the name of Val Schaff, who was a Lakeshore grad and a soccer player here at the Titans home, and he's a heck of a soccer player, doing a lot over the years with professional development, and he's not back this year, so I don't know, it looks like we might be kicking off again. That ball bounded back at about the 2-yard line. The ball will be placed in the tee at about the 30-yard line. Don't see the ball boys on the side running the ball, so the side judge hustled the ball up and brought it back.
Broadcasting production company that seeks to create affordable, high-quality, video-based services. They have worked with various clients ranging from music videos to full feature-length movies.
So ready for the kickoff now as they re-tee the football up, as I said, the 35-yard line, placed right in the middle of the field. So Bayou Lacombe Cardinals clinging to that 7-0 lead. 3:41 to go in the first quarter. Waiting for the whistle to get the ball under play. There it is. Kicker approaches it. The boot is up, and this one will come down at about the 8-yard line. It's bobbled, but bounces right to the return man. Going to the far side. Good speed. Gets outside to the 35, but can't elude a tackle, and is brought out at the far side of the field. So that'll bring up the Titans with 1st and 10. They trail 7-0. They're the visitors.
Looks like number 9, Jay-Sean Lee, forced him out there.
So Jay-Sean Lee on the stop for the Cardinals. Ball will be placed at the 35-yard line. Titans looking to get their offense in gear. They've shown no running game whatsoever. Not a lot of pass protection. Emmanuel Doyle and Stephen Wright have gotten good pressure for the Cardinals and have been in the backfield numerous times. So shotgun formation. 2 receivers to this near, 1 to the far. Running back in motion, straight drop. Now stepping up. I think this might be a replacement quarterback if I can get the number. So number 2, Marcus Johnson, is the backup quarterback, and that was who came in to replace the starter, Derek Bennett. Bennett known as the pocket passer, and Johnson known as more of a dual threat, so he's got a running ability, and so they ran on that one, giving him about a half a yard. So bring it 2nd and 9. Oh man, we got a former Cardinal guy from the staff in the booth. So this is the backup quarterback, Johnson, Marcus Johnson, running back to his left. Snap, low snap, bobble, flag from the near judge. Not picking it up. It's picked up by the Cardinals, lumbering and mumbling and going into the end zone. So depending on what the flag call is, the ball was picked up by Stephen Wright, I do believe, number 0, and he went down into the end zone, lumbered it in. Let's see what the flag is. It was flown by this near side judge.
Got number 44 on the side. And the forced fumble.
So forced fumble.
On the touchdown.
It looks like it's going to come back, so that will be null and void. So let's see what the officials determine here, but this will take points off the board. As Wright, I believe it was, made it into the end zone, picked up that fumble, scooped it up, and made it in. But this is going to come back, and we'll see. It'll be spotted down at the 41-yard line. So the Titans going from right to left, 2:22 still in this first quarter. It's now officially a 37-minute first quarter. So if you got dinner reservations, call somebody else because I can't help you. So Titans, the backup quarterback, Marcus Johnson, shotgun, running back to his left, 2 receivers near, 2 to the far. Slant route, caught, brought down, but not until the first down is picked up. Completion by Johnson upfield to move the sticks. Trying to get the number on the reception.
Dustin Moreau, 14.
So Dustin Moreau on the stop, and according to head coach Blaine Bond, he's the Swiss Army knife for the Cardinals. Plays tight end, plays H-back, plays some defense, can do it all. Number 14. So shotgun after the first down, nice completion by Johnson. Giving the Titans a little spark. Snap. Hitch to the back in the backfield, good coverage. There were a couple Cardinals there. Now you get the little Philadelphia Eagle put. The whistle is blown, and they stopped the forward progress. So good defense by the Cardinals. So Lawrence Etheridge on the stop from his linebacker position. So Marcus Johnson instilled in the lineup, replacing Derek Bennett, trying to get a little spark for the Titans. Bring up second, and we will call it 8 yards. Ball at the 43-yard line. 2 receivers to the near, 2 to the far. Running back to the left. There's almost an encroachment, but they get back. No contact made. Now there's a whistle. Now, if they didn't throw it when they thought it was encroachment, no, it's a delay a game. So that's the second delay of game. I won't go on a tangent, but that's the second delay of game, and the officials can take entirely as long as they want to put the ball in play. But I'm not sure because there's no play clock down on the field. So, but that is the second delay game. So Cardinals see if they can benefit from that. The front four of the Cardinals has owned the line of scrimmage with the visiting Titans. So shotgun formation where they've been all night. This is Johnson. Pass out to the flat to the running back. It's a catch. Comes upfield, gains most of the yardage back. McGill makes a good tackle at that far side after the short completion for the Titans. So we're approaching the end, the final end of this first quarter. It's taken us 40 minutes to get to this point, but we are there. So our score stands, the home-standing Bayou Lacombe Cardinals 7, the visiting Pike County Titans nothing. This is the inaugural game for the Bayou Lacombe Cardinals as they have joined Next Level Football Alliance. Football tonight being brought to you by Flying Ghost Productions. Mike Purvell with you here. Tonight's ball game, Bayou Lacombe Cardinals and the visitors, the Pike County Titans. Score is the Cardinals 7-0, and the officials are trying to respot and remark the football. The ball is set down at the 45-yard line. Should bring second down. Now we're trying to get the yard marker correct at the far side of the field. Bayou Lacombe Cardinals took the entire quarter to get on the board, but they did, and they had a second scoop touchdown. Fumble recovery by Stephen Wright, but that was brought back due to a penalty. Shotgun formation is Johnson. Going upfield, he is going to be sacked. Big time sack off the edge. And that's 33 on the sack for the Cardinals. So Fleming gets the sack. Dwayne Fleming, linebacker, broke in there and brought him down. Quarterback Johnson just didn't have enough time to get rid of the football. Excellent defensive play by the Cardinals. Set up fourth down. Punt formation for the Titans. We got one Cardinal back to return the punt. and that's Marcus Connerly Jr., Franklinton product, Mr. Everything over the last few years for the Cardinals. High snap, one-step left foot boot. Cardinals are trying to stay away from this, and it will bound and will be downed at the 22-yard line. Got another flag on the play. Ball is at the 42-yard line of the Titans. So that'll be roughing the kicker, I think, is the call. And it was he's got a short formation where he punched from. He's a left footer, and he only takes like one step. But depending on, this should give them the first down, I would think. Yes, roughing the kicker, a personal foul. So Cardinals now have to stay on the field after they had what they thought was a stop and had gotten the Titans to punt. So the ball sits at the 35-yard line. Titans, who trail 7-0. Now we've got a timeout for the Cardinals, and we'll take one with them. Our score here at Lakeshore Titan Coliseum: the homestanding Bayou Lacombe Cardinals 7, the visiting Pike County Titans 0. I'll call your game tonight. Bayou Lacombe Cardinals lead 7-0. We've got 13:58 to go in the second quarter. So Titans, courtesy of that 15-yard roughing penalty, being rushed, and he is going to be almost sacked, runs out of it, but initially there was a Cardinal there, and then there were two more Cardinals. I think Mickey Johnson, 58, might get a share of that sack, so nice stop.
There you go, Mr. Stewart, Stephen Wright, and Mickey Johnson on the sack. Big hurry by Mr. Emmanuel Doyle.
So big rush. Doyle got in there a third time, but I think he ran out of that tackle. But then Wright and Mickey Johnson collaborated to bring down Johnson. Johnson is the more elusive of the two quarterbacks. He's the dual threat, and I can see that. And Derek Bennett, who got the start tonight, he's the pocket passer, but he had problems getting them going. So big loss on the sack. Johnson in shotgun. Snap, turn, handoff inside. Good defense by the Cardinals at the interior point attack. Stephen Wright has just had a whale of a ball game here in the first half. He is penetrating on almost every snap. Wears jersey number 0 for the Cardinals. So should bring up a fourth down. So Cardinals will look for a stop. Mickey Johnson, the buffet slayer, comes over to the near sideline, maybe getting a little breather. But between Mickey Johnson, 58, and 5, Emmanuel Doyle, and 0, Stephen Wright, they have been presenting havoc. Third down for the Titans. Ball at the 45-yard line. Empty backfield. Johnson comes to the receiver to this near side out of the backfield, who went into the formation. Nice tackle by the Cardinals in space.
Taylor.
So good defensive stop by Mikhail Taylor for the Cardinals. Short gain, still 4th and long. Punt formation. Just took the Cardinals a while after roughing the punter. So if you've got your special teams on the sideline, you tell them go after it, but if you're not there, back off of it. So ball at the 47, make it the 42-yard line of the Cardinals. 4th down and long, near 20 to go. Got to get down to the 25. High snap, one-step boot. The ball will be fielded and tackled as soon as he catches it.
Looks like it's going to be a first down and 10. First down and 10 from the 10-yard line.
That could have been a very tricky play for the Cardinals. That was 22, Antoine Jr., who caught the punt, but he was tackled in his tracks.
First down.
So Cardinals will take over, and they managed to hold the Titans at bay after the Cardinals rushed and roughed the punter, and they get the ball back. So 11-17 left to go here in the first half. Cardinals clinging to their 7-0 lead in their opening ball game in their brand new league, Next Level Football Alliance. So I'm curious about how these delay of games are called because, okay, they whistled the play in just now, but it just takes so long between placement of the football and then the snap of the football. So Cardinals had one player that was going in and then he came back out. Now he makes his way back in the field. That's number 33 for the Cardinals. That he goes back into the formation. That's Dwayne Fleming. Called his name as a linebacker, making a tackle or two tonight. Cardinals a little confused of what their play is here. Is a direct snap to a back. Short gain over the right side. Little different play snap there. So the Cardinals pick up good yardage, give them about 5 yards over the right side. Seems to be no quickness in getting the play in, and they're substituting. A couple players come out, another player goes in. Pig Griffin comes out of the lineup. 21 joins the offensive formation. That's Bryce Bickham. He's a wideout, Lakeshore High School 2022 graduate. Beezy's his nickname, and they also call him Slim. Heck of a basketball player for the Titans, as his younger brother, Caden Bickham, is a senior, 6'5". There's a flag on the play. That'll be a 5-yard call. False start on the Cardinals. I talked to Bryce Bickham earlier in the week about today's game and how he was so talented with the Titans. I asked him what he thought about the team. He said, we got some really good cats. I like the environment, good skills, some teachable moments, and good people all around. He said he likes doing demolition jobs, and what he likes about that is there's nothing better than taking a sledgehammer to a concrete wall, whether it's tile or just concrete. So he's doing some construction work, earning a living, as they say. Wants to major when he's back at school, be going to Delgado in marine biology. Good luck to him. Hope he can swim. Join the Coast Guard, my man. Snap up the middle. A little bit of different formation. Cardinals trying to run the ball on this particular series. 9:37 clock rolling in the second quarter. I believe that was a Swiss Army knife. Dustin Moreau picks up the yardage.
That brings up 3rd and 10 here for the Cardinals.
So 3rd and 10. Got to get out of the shadow of their own end zone. Ball is at the 10-yard line. So Xavier Chapman is in as a wide receiver. He'll be the receiver to this near side. Inside of him will be number 13 for the Cardinals, and that's Jared Jackson. One receiver to the far side, straight drop. Now we've got another flag. It's a flag fest. They're all yellow flags, but there are none that are good, regardless of what team you're pulling for. Cardinals in bad shape in this particular drive, though. They tried to establish the running game in this series, which I agree with. You got to show a little diversity. Give Efferson, your starting quarterback, some more time. Ball is spotted at the 5-yard line. Straight drop is Efferson from his own end zone. Goes to the far side of the field. The ball falls incomplete. So they'll have to punt this one away. So that was not a very productive drive by the Cardinals. As I said, tried to run the majority of the time. I'd like to see Efferson do a little bit of using his feet as well, because when you're in the pocket, that's one thing, but if you can show that second dimension. But he did break an ankle foot last year, so maybe he doesn't want to run. He is a truck driver by profession. But this will be a punt formation for the Cardinals. The booming punter, we just did get his name. It's James Furman, number 99. He's in the shadow of his end zone. He's got about 1.5 yards behind him. Waiting for the snap. He'll have to get a long one here and hope he gets a good roll. Oh, one of the Cardinals late coming in, and that is not good. This will make it even worse. One of the special teams players was late coming on. He'd have been better not to go on because the kick did go off, but there is a flag. And I don't know if it's too many men on the field or just where he was on the field, because he was in the Titans side of the field. So it's going to cut that distance down even further. So Furman will have to get rid of this one quickly. 4th and long, and if they were inside the shadow of their own end zone before, it's even closer. Now the ball appears to be spotted at the 3-yard line, so Furman will have to get a good snap and get rid of it. Good snap, good protection, gets up a high wobbler. It'll hit at about the 35 and bounds fairly nicely, so under the circumstances, not too bad. This ball will be downed at the 44-yard line of the Cardinals, so about a 41-yard boot with the bounce. So Furman comes through. Gotta love that number 99 on the punter, I tell you. I don't know if that was one of the jerseys, because the Cardinals got a lot of jerseys in between 80 and 90 something, but I don't know if he asked for it or what. I'm getting all kind of notes from Garen Narcisse, the executive director. He's doing some studies at Johns Hopkins, working in his master's in GIS systems. So he's a brainiac, man. So Garen tells me he was doing some homework before the game. So that's how you do it, I guess. You know, you do your passions, you get your education, and so this will be a first down for the Titans on the 44-yard line. Snap to Johnson, looks upfield, kind of a low throw. Not sure if it was dug out or not. Officials get together. So they give him the completion. Haven't moved the sticks yet. Be a first down. The ball situated at the 28-yard line. Nice completion by Johnson. These numbers for the Titans are very difficult to read. These are their old uniforms, according to their head coach, Daniel McGaffin, and he said the new uniforms have just not arrived yet. Now that's 24, Bennett, the starter, that's back in for another change of pace as they mix things up on the Titans side of things. So Daniel McGaffney is the head coach, used to be a quarterback, but old age, father time caught up. And his wife, Florence McGaffney, is the owner of the Pike County Titans. They went 8-2 last year. Shotgun formation is Bennett. 2 receivers to this near side. Snap, straight drop, short pass, another flag on this near side. Ball is incomplete. This side judge on this near side is earning his money because he's thrown a number of flags. If I was going to go out on a limb, I would say this is an offensive flag. Illegal shift motion by the Titans. So guys, it's obvious. It's a 5-yard penalty. It's on the offense. They could decline it if they want, but it's 3rd and long. Now the head official, the referee, is going to the far sideline. This is what I just do not understand about the length of time between the snaps of play. I would say that the league's got to do something to work on that because it's an obvious 5-yard penalty. You offered the team the option. I think they're going to waive it off, or are they? Illegal shift against the Titans. Ball situated at the, we'll call it the 33-yard line of the Cardinals. Cardinals defense trying to stand tall after the punt from their own end zone. Snap, straight drop is Bennett. Trying to go to his wide out. Now you can't catch the ball and be on the ground, but NFL rules, you can get up. So Taylor on the stop. Stephen Wright was right there, along with 33. Those short passes don't gain much. That was Dwayne Fleming. So good flow to the football, 3 players in the general vicinity. So the Titans have tried with their starter, Derek Bennett, to go with this quick, short passing game, but when the Cardinals are cheating up and they've been getting pressure up the gut, there's not a lot of time, and so they actually lost yardage in that play. The ball situated at the 34-yard line. We'll call it 3rd down. Titans, 3rd and about 15 as it was, maybe 16. 1 receiver near, trips to the far side, 1 running back to the other side of the quarterback Bennett. Now we've got another whistle.
Looks like delay of game by the Titans.
Third delay of game by the Titans.
Yards.
We're still in the first half, but that's something they've got to get corrected. 6:06 on the clock. And not only have they been called for that infraction 3 times, they're nowhere near snapping the football. So you're going the wrong way after having excellent field position. Ball situated at the 39-yard line. Titans trail the homestanding Bayou Lacombe Cardinals 7-0. 5:57, clock rolling here in the first half.
Make some noise!
So third and very long. Not your proverbial country mile at this point, but still third and long. 39-yard line. Bennett in the shotgun. One running back to his left, trips to the far, one to the near. Pressure off the edge. Slant route up the middle. Defender makes an interception. Played the football. Ball was thrown up for grabs. Nice play defensively by the Cardinals secondary. That appears to be number 12. Who did you have in the interception? Who got the interception? Said it was Marcus Connolly on the interception. All right, I'll give that to Marcus Connolly Jr. So the Cardinals come up with a big hole and play in center field. Nice INT. Ball goes over on the turnover to the Cardinals. See Xavier Chapman, the Lakeshore grad, X-Factor, the X-Man. He's out there. He's got a bunch of nicknames, trying to make it to the next level. Got the speed, got the hands. So Cardinals see if they can pick up their offense.
Coast Guard first down.
They have the 7-0 lead. Jerv Epperson, the quarterback, shotgun formation, awaits the snap. Snap, straight drop. Hits the running back out of the backfield. That was number 24, and the ball falls incomplete. Intended, I don't have a 24 in this roster. And that's the homestanding Cardinals, so they'll fix that, I do believe. But the ball falls incomplete.
24.
All right, I believe that was Antoine Jr., but I thought he had 22 earlier, so we'll go with 24. Ball falls incomplete. Nonetheless, not a good stat for the Cardinals. Shotgun formation is Epperson. Snap, handoff, left to right, over the right side, short gain, not much doing there.
Second down is now trailed by Audubon Funeral third down.
5:06 in the second quarter. Clock rolling. 7-0 in favor of the Cardinals. Compared to that 40-minute first quarter, this is a quicker running second quarter. We're at about the 30-minute mark to this point. Bayou Lacombe Cardinals trying to pick up a first down. And they're getting a lot of time here, and I'm not sure when they start the clock. We don't have a play clock here. So shotgun is Epperson, number 10. One receiver to the far, trips to this near side. Epperson loves to go upfield. Got good speedy receivers with good hands. Let's see what he can work out here. Third and long, straight drop, time. Comes over here to this side. Underthrows the intended receiver, falls incomplete. Is that number 18 on the intended reception?
That's going to be a 4-2. Great catch and throw from
Devin Scott was the receiver.
Scott.
He did pull it up by his shoestrings, but short of that first down. Will bring up fourth. Not in a position to try anything here, but I thought it might have been incomplete. He had his back to us, but Devin Scott did make the catch. So it'll bring in the punter, the talented punter. That's James Furman, doing studies at Johns Hopkins, working on his master's in GIS systems. So he's in punt formation. Ball sits at the 19-yard line of the Cardinals. 3:28 clock running. Punt formation. He's gotten off good punts and good rolls. This one is a high, kind of a shorter wobbler. It bounds, and this time he doesn't get a good bounce, and the Cardinals are not there to stop it. That's a special teams miscue. When you're there on the football, you've got to down it. So not as good a punt. Furman doesn't come up, and James Furman was a former Lakeshore soccer player when he was in high school here with the Titans. But that wasn't his best effort of the night. Ball bounded in the wrong way. He's normally gotten some pretty good rolls on 3 of his previous 4 punts. Ball sits at the 40-yard line, 3:10. Clock will start when they whistle it into play. 7-0, Cardinals over the Titans. Cardinals defense would like to step up and get a sack, I would assume, here and put them in rough territory. It's the starter back in for this possession. That's Derek Bennett, wears number 24. They haven't shown much of a running game at all tonight. The passing game has been everything quick and short. That's probably due to the Cardinals' front 4 dictating pressure. You can mention a number of guys. Emmanuel Doyle, the Edna Carr grad, number 5. 58, Mickey Johnson, the former St. Paul's Wolves all-district player and from LSU, Tiger fame. And Stephen Wright, 0. They've turned in some good plays. Looks like we'll have a timeout. We're going to take a timeout. Our score, the Bayou Lacombe Cardinals 7, the visiting Pike County Titans 0. 3:10 to go here in the first half. Being brought to you by Flying Ghost Productions.
We got a nice crowd here at the Bird Nest. My Jews are typically in their red and black. They're wearing green for St. Patrick's Day today. You can catch Bayou Jews and the Krabby Daddies tomorrow at the Slide Down St. Patrick's Day Parade in Old Town Slidell.
Justin, everything going all right? Okay, Mike Purvell here at Lakeshore Titan Coliseum, home of the Bayou Lacombe Cardinals. They lead the visiting Titans 7-0. Ball situated at the 40-yard line. Bad snap through the wickets of Bennett. This is going to be a major loss as the running back picking it up. Man, I tell you what, the leading player for the Cardinals at this point is Stephen Wright. He's just had his way with the offensive line of the Titans. That was a bad snap as the Titans were in shotgun formation. Wright not only shot the gap, got the ball as it was bounding backward and hit the return man as he picked up the fumble, and he was slung down. So his forward progress was stopped. The ball is marked at the 49-yard line. They've got to go down to the 30 of the Cardinals for a first down. Clock running. No quickness on the part of the Titans. Shotgun, snap, turn, handoff. One of their few runs goes absolutely nowhere. Excellent defensive stop by the Cardinals. They've had penetration all night. 31 of the Cardinals is on the stop. Big defensive play as he shot the gap. Dondrell Corden was on the stop. Now we're at 2 minutes, so it looks like we'll have the Cardinals coaches are going out to the field. The referee, the white hat, is right there with Dwayne Bond, the head coach of the Cardinals. Now he's talking to Scott Meyer, not sure why. All right, they're making some discussions and not sure what the discussion is, but the clock is at 2 minutes here in the first half. 7-0, the Cardinals clinging to the lead. And your ball game is brought to you by Flying Ghost Productions. 2 minutes to go. Titans with the football. Third down. Got to get about 20 yards. Going upfield is Derek Bennett, overthrows everyone. Triple coverage by the Cardinals. They were looking for that ball down the field, and it goes incomplete. So 8 seconds off the clock on that play. So to bring up 4th and long, I mean, I think they've got no other chance here but to punt the football. So I just got some changes via text from the Titans, and I'll have to see what I can do to update these additions to the roster and changes in the roster. That's something that we got to be flexible with. It is the first game of the season. So punt formation, number 93 on the text I have is Jaquavian Brown. So he's the punter, the left footer. He punts it upfield. It'll bound, and the Cardinals get away from it. It'll bound upfield, and it is down. So it'll be interesting to see what the Cardinals do here. They have this 7-0 second quarter lead. Clock is stopped at 1:40. The ball, as it's set down, is inside their 30-yard line. It'll be marked at about the 20 once they flip it in and put it down. This group likes to do everything slow, but that's okay. So the ball will be spotted at the 26-yard line. Efferson's got the good arm out of North Shore, the Panther grad. So we'll see if they can get a little something on first or second down. You've always got number 4, Xavier Chapman, the speedy guy, out and about. So 1:40 to go here in the first half. 7-0 advantage for the Cardinals over the Titans. Jerv Efferson is the quarterback in shotgun. Sets up at about his 21. Snap, straight drop. Here's a screen up the gut. Complete, makes a good move. 30, 35, 40, 45, midfield. Good speed. Is that Pig Griffin? Up the sideline. And yes indeed. Pig Griffin. Pig Griffin came out of the backfield. A beautifully diagnosed screen. But there is a flag, but it is here at about the 47-yard line, but I'm thinking this might be a block in the back of some kind. But the play was a beautiful screen pass in the middle of the field. It was Pig Griffin, used good speed, a convoy of blockers in front of him, but something occurred on this near sideline at about the 40-some-odd yard line for the Cardinals. So let's see what the official call is. But Pig Griffin almost broke that one. Let's see what the flag is about. White hat official coming to this near side of the field. Talk with his back judge. Side judge is with the other official. So it was some kind of violation by the Cardinals because this is coming back. So 1:26 to go in this first half. Ball has not been spotted yet, but Griffin made an excellent run after hauling in the screen pass, following a convoy of blockers right in the middle of the field. Made a quick cut to this left sideline, went up the sideline, and was in Titans territory. But the ball is brought back and will be spotted at the 30. But they have not moved a down marker, and now they're repositioning the football. This is getting strange. So the foul, whatever it was, I think it was a block in the back on this near sideline. So now the sticks will be located. So the Cardinals do get advantage of the first down. 1:25 to go in the first half. They lead by 7 over the visiting Titans. Efferson shotgun, straight drop. Good pressure, goes upfield, far side of the field, one-on-one, attempting to complete at the far side of the field. Not sure who the intended receiver was in that far side. Try to get that number for you. That was Lamel Norman. So they call him Mel, and he's a talented ball player for these Cardinals. He showed good speed trying to go down there. He's a Slidell High grad. He played for Artie Liuzza back in the day. A 2012 grad, Artie Liuzza, the former head coach of the Slidell Titans. His son, Steven Liuzza, was the starting quarterback. Went on to quarterback fame at Cornell in the Ivy League. So a shout out to my good buddy, Artie Liuzza, the young one, still coaching. Coaches with Pope John Paul II, offensive coordinator and line coach. So that one didn't get the numbers that Efferson wanted, but a nice hookup attempt by Mel Norman. He does some work with Mega Wings over in Slidell on Spanish Trail. So see if the Cardinals can get something going here as the clock continues to dwindle down. 1:06 left to go. So the ball is at the 37-yard line. So Efferson, as I mentioned, has a good, strong arm. He's had great protection tonight. Only remember one time where there was a bad snap, a bobble on a handoff, but he's had the protection. So if these receivers can get open, trips to the near, one to the far. Straight drop. They do come off the edge. He steps up, stiff arms, throws across his body, right at this near sideline, a near completion at the 40-yard line. Efferson made a break, got out of harm's way, and a near completion to number 13, Jared Jackson. He planted himself in this near sideline because he knew he was close to the sideline, but the ball kind of bounced off of him and falls incomplete. But that was a great effort by Efferson. I'd mentioned he's been getting great protection all night long. That time off the edge, the Titans nearly got to him. He stepped outside of that, stiff arm, and threw across his body and had a near completion. That would have been interesting because that would have given them the first down, and they would have been on this side of the Titans field. But it'll be a punt by number 99, the punter, James Furman. Look for a good long one this time. Guy's taking classes at Johns Hopkins, so he's got to be a brainiac, I would think. High snap, he goes and gets it. Waste, now they could throw a flag there. That's a running into the kicker. Don't think it's going to be a roughing, but that's up to them. But the snap was high. Two Titans got in there, and Furman has just got his hands out left and right like, okay, let's see what the call's going to be. But the flag is sitting at the 26-yard line. We're down to 46 seconds, so the officials will get together again. It's running into the kicker. So the ball ended up down around the, well, they haven't spotted it just yet. So the officials trying to tack on these 46 seconds and get all of our time's worth. We were moving along really well. We had a 40-minute first quarter, and now we're right at about a 40-minute second quarter, give or take a minute or two. So I think they did. Yeah, it could have been called roughing or running in. I thought they called running into, but they called it a roughing. So the ball is respotted right at midfield, gives the Cardinals another opportunity. 44 seconds left. Clock now is running, so the Cardinals need to show some emphasis and quickness, and they're not. 35 seconds. Efferson just letting the clock roll. I'd have called a timeout. Snap, straight drop. Efferson going up, stepping up. He is sacked. So you got to give the Titans credit there. Excellent sack. Excellent sack. 93 on the sack. That's the first one of the night, I do believe, by the Titans. And that is Jaquavian Brown. So that's the guy that goes 325. So the Titans do call, they don't need to call a timeout. The Cardinals call a timeout after the quarterback was sacked. So a 5-yard loss as Efferson is sacked by Brown. The big guy came off that kind of left side, and he ran Efferson down. So 23 ticks remaining in the first half. Low-scoring ball game in the season opener for both teams. New league, Next Level Football Alliance. Cardinals would love to get more points, but we'll have to see if there's enough time in the clock. Not sure how many timeouts they have remaining. None, so that's a solid 0. Efferson, shotgun. See if he can get some time and go upfield. Snap, straight drop, pressure off the edge again. Screen was set up, but boy, the pressure, they hadn't had pressure all night, and the last two plays on this drive, they have gotten almost to Efferson. So we're down to 10 seconds. Clock is running. Only thing Efferson could do here if he gets a snap is throw a Hail Mary. 2 seconds. He clocked it. Everything's good when the U.S. Coast Guard is in the house. So thanks to everything that they do. Whoa.
Came up to the press box, got some rally towels.
So we got 2 seconds left. They did get a stoppage on spiking the football. You got to love what all of our branches of our military, Coast Guard, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, they all do their thing. And it's great to see the Coast Guard involved in the community here at St. Tammany Parish. And I know they're one of the better sponsors doing their thing to get word out for these Cardinal football players. 2 ticks left here in the first half. Efferson, ball is at the 45-yard line. I'm not sure what kind of arm he's got, but let's see how far if he's got time to get it downfield. Steps up, steps out, and he's sacked. That was the worst offensive possession of the ball game by the offensive line of the Cardinals. Whatever adjustments or changes the Titans made, they came up with 3 sacks late in this second quarter, so they stymied any ability by the Cardinals. So we got a good one, 7-0 in favor of the Bayou Lacombe Cardinals over the visiting Pike County Titans in the regular season opener here for Next Level Football Alliance, the NLFA, and we are going to go to the half. 7-0 Cardinals over the Titans. The ball game being brought to you by Flying Ghost Productions. All right, here we are for the second half kickoff. Bayou Lacombe kicks it off because to open the game, the Titans won the toss, they deferred. Cardinals have corralled the return man. So score 7-0 as we open the third quarter here at Lakeshore Titan Coliseum.
Excellent angle to that.
So Titans have played 2 quarterbacks tonight, namely the starter, number 24, Derek Bennett, and he's known as the pocket passer, and then he was relieved by Marcus Johnson, number 2, the dual threat, and he's the better running threat. So they've been kind of mixing it up, the Titans have. So we'll see who's going to start the second half for the Titans as they trail the Cardinals 7-0.
First down for the Pike County Titans. The same you had in the first half.
So ball will be spotted at the 23-yard line.
It's first down.
Playing these NFL rules, 15-minute quarters. Start of the third quarter. Touchdowns at a premium. Cardinals did score a second touchdown, which was taken in by Stephen Wright, but that was nullified by a penalty. So this is Derek Bennett, the starter. He heaves it out here, and the ball falls incomplete. Ball was intended for number 11. That would be Jermon Jordan. So the ball falls incomplete. He was open, and the ball fell incomplete. So it brings up a 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 here for
Lakeshore Titan Coliseum, home of the Lakeshore Titans and the home of the Bayou Lacombe Cardinals. Had an interesting halftime, little bit of, I guess you would call novice dancing, as the novice dancing at halftime was with the Lacombe Krabby Daddies. And one of those Krabby Daddies, I don't know if he is a Krabby Daddy, but he's a pretty good dancer. Garen Narcisse, the executive director and / PA announcer for the Cardinals. He was out there moving and grooving. Oh, jump a route. Marcus Connerly Jr. out of Franklinton. Nearly, he jumped the route. The ball was at about the 25-yard line, and he jumped the route. He did everything but grab the football. He would have gone untouched, taking it to the house. Brings up 3rd and 10. 2 incompleted passes, and that's been the strong suit of the Cardinals. Their secondary has played well. It's been a really short passing game by the Titans, and good pressure in that first half by the Cardinals front, namely Stephen Wright, and Mickey Johnson was in there in a number of plays. Emmanuel Doyle out of Edna Carr. 3rd and 10. Bennett, shotgun, straight drop, going upfield. Probably the deepest route of the night. Overthrow, total miscommunication between the receiver and the quarterback.
Overthrown to the right side of the offense, left side of the defense. That brings up 4th and 10.
I thought that the Lacombe Krabby Daddies did a good job at halftime, but I'm not sure I'm going to quit any day job to become either of the Five's agents. Not in the cards, don't think. But Guerin showed me some moves, you know. His wife performed the national anthem, probably one of the best national anthems I've heard in a number of years. Did an excellent job. Kids were up here, they were trying to be quiet, so it all worked. Punt formation of the Titans. Cardinals got the stop they wanted. Bobble snap. Got to tackle this big guy. Big punter. May take 3 or 4 to bring him down. He's brought down. That's the special teams play that the Cardinals wanted. Muffed the snap on the punt. Punter didn't have an opportunity to go anywhere. So that's a big turnover on downs as the Cardinals block the punt. First possession of this second half for the Cardinals. Efferson had 1 touchdown play in that first half. Connected with Chapman on a long touchdown pass. Great post route. Let's see what the Cardinals do here. Number 3, one of the wide receivers coming out for the Cardinals. That's Austin Jackson. Chapman is on the near sideline for this initial play of the third quarter. So Efferson is in shotgun. 2 receivers to this near side, 2 to the far, 1 running back to the right of Efferson. Cardinals lead 7-0 early in the third quarter. Player in motion from left to right. And there is a flag. Player in motion was number 22 for the Cardinals. So can't help you there. Don't have a 22 on this roster. So that'll be a 5-yard mark-off on the Cardinals. Next Level Football Alliance, the NLFA. Season opener for these 2 clubs, as it's a new league for them. Shotgun is Efferson. Player in motion. Hand, meted rather rudely. Player came in motion from left to right. And that was an excellent defensive stop there in the front for the Titans.
Russell Roberts.
Nickname of Russell Roberts is Steel. Well, he looked like a steel curtain there because he met the Cardinal running back, came in motion from left to right. There's a big loss on that play.
Second and 20.
Man.
This is a North Shore Technical Community College second down try.
The man with the nickname of Steel just broke that play down from its inception. Looked like Superman making that defensive stop. Efferson, shotgun. 13:38, clock running in the third quarter. Straight drop, Efferson, better protection, miscommunication. The receiver kind of slipped down, and Efferson thought he was heading upfield. Ball fell harmlessly incomplete. That was a break for the Cardinals because the closest one was the Titan defender. Ball is incomplete. Thought the Cardinals might have a little more explosive electric offense tonight. They've got the weapons. They got great wide receivers with speed, good hands. Efferson has a knack of finding the open guy. Offensive line was doing an excellent job other than late in that second quarter where they gave up back-to-back sacks on plays. And Efferson ran out of time, but he had a little more on this play, but it was just a miscommunication. Third down, 3rd and 20. Ball situated at about the 34-yard line. Straight drop is Efferson. Runs up, coming to the right. Throws a little flip pass. Just misses his intended receiver. Falls incomplete.
In between the action, I want to shout out our star client.
So ball is incomplete. Brings up 4th and long for the Cardinals. They just haven't been in sync on this series to open this third quarter.
Jeff Lambert. And Haley Brunson.
Points at a premium tonight. Only 7 of them in that first half. Not sure if anybody's got dinner engagements. We have had a good-sized crowd here tonight for the Cardinals. And I'm looking over at the far side. I guess they did open the visitor bleachers too, and I can count, maybe 6 over there. So but we had halftime dancing, and we had the U.S. Coast Guard flyby to start the ball game. That was a sight to behold. Tremendous playing of our national anthem and singing by Miss Narcisse. Got to babysit 2 kids at the same time, so that's pretty good. Here's the punt. It'll bound, but it hits the wrong way. Excellent play by the return man, picks it up because the Cardinals just let the ball bounce. That's number 1 on the return. That is a very alert play. That is Jalen Adams, a wide receiver / running back, a graduate of North Pike High. And that's the 3rd time on a punt that the Cardinals, when it bounces the other way, they are not quick as a special teams member to jump on it and down it. And the return man, Jalen Adams, got his team a bunch of yardage on that heads-up play. We stand at 7-0, 13:02 here to go in the 3rd quarter at Lakeshore Titan Coliseum, home of the Titans and the home field during minor league football for our Bayou Lacombe Cardinals as they open their inaugural season with the Next Level Football Alliance. Ready for the snap are the Titans. Looks like the starter is back. That's Derek Bennett. So it looks like we've got a little indecision in the Cardinals of who should be in. 2 and 23. They got off just in time. That could have been a 5-yard mark-off. Little confusion of who should have been on the field in the secondary. Short gain over this left side. Dustin Moreau, the Swiss Army knife, similar to our Taysom Hill of our black and gold, the New Orleans Saints. I don't know what Taysom Hill's going to make this year, but they don't pay that man enough. Bruised up, does everything you need to do, plays injured. He's just, to me, the star of the franchise, no doubt about it, since Drew's departed airline drive. So Titans trying to get back in the ball game, trying to mix a little run. 4-yard gain. Titans with Bennett in shotgun, running back directly behind him. Snap, straight drop, short variety to the back. And man, is he greeted. That's like a rude awakening. There was a Titan receiver that was down to the 20-yard line, and there was no one within 20 yards of him.
Looks like Dwayne Fleming. Mr. Dondro Gordon in on the tackle with
Big stop. 3 Cardinals there on the short completion from the quarterback. That went literally nowhere, lost yardage on the play. 11:55, clock has stopped. Got some of the Cardinals down on the knee, and now it looks like they will put the ball in play. So an excellent bruising tackle by those Cardinals. We mentioned number 14, Dustin Moreau, and I think he played at Slidell High, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong. But he's the guy that can play everywhere. H-back, tight end, linebacker. He's set up kind of in the secondary at the moment. 2 receivers to this near, 1 to the far. 11:39, clock rolling. Ball at the 39-yard line of the Titans. Snap. Handoff quick to the back over the right side. Good burst upfield over the right side. Good gain. That'll be a good first down.
Looks like a first down for the Pike County Titans. Running back scrambles up the field, stopped by.
They do move the sticks over that right side. That was a big play call. That was 3rd and long. Picked up the first down.
A host of Cardinals.
So big movement of the sticks on a 3rd and long. Titans looking to continue this drive. Ball is at their own 48-yard line. They go from right to left. They trail 7-0. Bennett, turn, handoff to the right side, bounces back up to the inside, and there are a couple, 2 or 3 Cardinals there. Cardinals looking good on that defensive side of the ball, other than that 9-yard gain or so to get the first down.
Stephen Wright for another big tackle. He's having a
Stephen Wright wearing that jersey 0. He's been all over the field defensively. He scooped and scored on a fumble, and it was turned back due to penalty, but he's been all over the place, stopping plays at the line of scrimmage, has a number of sacks. He's been the defensive star in the trenches thus far for the Cardinals. Bennett waiting for the snap. Looks to the far side. Now he comes back. Snap, turn, handoff. Looking to the run again. They run ahead for good yardage this time. So it's been one play, gain 9, then lose or gain none, and a nice gain. So Moreau, 14, in on another tackle. And to help him, teammate 44, and that's Darius Revolta.
Justin Givens on the run.
So nice quick gain by Givens for the Titans. Sets up 3rd and short, probably 4-down territory here. Ball at the 44-yard line. They've got to go to about the 42. Pressure, and that was off the edge. That was incredible. Unbelievable play. Stephen Wright, you would have thought that he was in the film room and looking at formations when they call these runs, because he shot the gap off the right side and brought that running back down before he could even look upfield. Probably lost about 3 yards. So we'll make it 4th and 5. It was a 3rd and 2. They are in 4-down territory, so they will go for it. But one heck of a stop and a burst by Stephen Wright. Been all over the place. 4th and 5, 8:48, clock rolling in the 3rd quarter. Titans, Bennett, shotgun, snap, straight drop. He comes upfield, and it's overthrown, incomplete. He was trying to hit number 11 on this near side. The ball falls incomplete. That was Jermon Jordan, and Connerly was one of 2 defenders on the play. So that ball will go over on down. So the Cardinals defense has been solid. They're pitching the shutout, but they're coming up with big stops at key points. So let's see if the Cardinals offense can get back in track and do their fair share to put some more points on the board as they lead 7-0. Efferson just hadn't had his explosive game. He likes to go upfield, and he's had good protection early on in the first half, other than late in the 2nd quarter. Let's see what kind of magic he can build up here. Mentioned it last year, he was injured. He broke his foot, and being a truck driver, that's not what you want to hurt. That's what you want to ensure, your ankles and your feet. But he's back. He said he's healthy, and he's just a guy that loves to play the game. Graduate of North Shore High School, former starter with the Panthers. He's a good one. Shotgun formation. Double receivers far and near. Straight drop, fake, cutting upfield, and he's going to be brought down. Every time I want to praise the offensive line, they give up a sack. And number 3, the wideout for the Cardinals, and that is Austin Jackson. He was trying to run a deep route, didn't have enough time. He had a step or 2 on the lone Titan defender at about the 25, 30-yard line, but Efferson just had no time to get out there. So it'll be 2nd and 10 after the down there after the sack. So we'll call it 2nd and 14. So Efferson running back to his left, same formation, 2 receivers far, 2 to the near. They're bunched in tight, nobody out wide. Cardinals got to square their offensive line away here. Pressure up the gut. Going far outside, over the left side. Actually, the offensive receiver came the defensive guy.
Interception here. Number.
I'm not sure if it was called an interception or not.
Intended target from Jarvis Jefferson.
Ball was at the far side, and I guess they are going to give him an interception. Devin Scott tried to become a defensive player as the wide receiver. They are spotting the ball down, I believe, once they put it down. It'll be marked at the... No, they're just changing out a football, bringing that one football to this near sideline. Ball is at their own 19-yard line. I didn't get who intercepted the pass, but Devin Scott attempted to be a wide receiver turned defense, but the interception goes over on downs to the Titans. They have 2 receivers to the near, 2 to the far, 1 running back directly behind Derek Bennett. Cardinals have been getting in and out of. There's a stoppage, a snap, and then all of a sudden the whistle blew. The snap was fumbled. I'm not sure if they stopped play before the ball was snapped or not.
little confusion on the field.
PA announcer says there's a little confusion. There's more than just a little, believe me. So they'll give the Pike County Titans a timeout. So I want to give a shout out to the trio of the Davises, Fagan, younger Justin, and even younger Keisha, the Davis family, founding members and followers of Flying Ghost Productions.
Digital marketing, North Shore Technical Community College, Louisiana football, Auburn Funeral Home, Flying Ghost Productions, State Senator Patrick McMahon, Parish President Mike Cooper, District Attorney Vincent Wynn, Covenant Trace ER, Citizens National Bank, Buffalo Wild Wings, and of course, the U.S. Coast Guard. Speaking of the Coast Guard,
I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right. On top of turkey. Here we go. To rock around. That's right. On time is tricky.
Never mind.
So following the Pike County Titans timeout, they trail 7-0 still, 7:29 to go in the third quarter. Following the interception, the ball is on the Titans' 19-yard line, 1st and 10 from that point. Haven't shown much offense, and that's been courtesy of the Cardinals' defense. Outstanding job to this point by Stephen Wright. Can't mention his name too many times. Been in on just about every other defensive stop for the Cardinals, along with Mickey Johnson and Emmanuel Doyle. Those three have been the primary guys, and now lately Dustin Moreau has gotten to the picture. Snap. Handoff in the backfield again, but he slips out of that. Breaking tackles coming this side of the field all the way up to the 35. Broken tackles, and that is number 3 for the Titans. That was a heck of a run as Justin Givens, running back, outside linebacker, a graduate of South Pike High School, he just made that all on his own. He was ripped out of a tackle at the point of attack and then had good bursts of speed over the left side, and a gaping hole there, and following the missed tackle, goes ahead for a first down. Ball will be spotted at the 36-yard line. A burst of effort by Givens. Good-looking play. 6:49, clock rolling. Titans pick up the first down, and the great effort by Givens. Now we've got another whistle before the snap, and we've got another timeout by the Titans. So speaking of timeouts, we will take one with them. 6:40 to go in the third quarter. The homestanding Bayou Lacombe Cardinals 7 and the visiting Pike County Titans nothing. And this is Next Level Football Alliance, brought to you by Flying Ghost Productions.
If you have a sincere desire to make the world a better place, setting up your for a bright future, Coast Guard is for you. Did I mention? $75,000 signing bonus. Make up to $75,000 signing bonus. They're at the front gate. Go and check them out.
Following the Titans' second timeout on this possession, they come out after the first down by that nice run by the running back, Justin Givens. Picked up that first down, did it all on his own, beat the defense on the left side of the formation. Ball is situated at the 36-yard line. Shotgun formation, snap, fake, keep. Now we got the other quarterback in on this particular series. That's Marcus Johnson. He tried to fake the ball to the running back and then go over the right side, but he's brought down. Manuel Doyle, the Edna Carr graduate, he loves, when he makes a defensive stop, he loves to jump up and high-five teammates. It looks like we might have a player down for the Titans. Good close ball game to this point, 7-0 in favor of the Cardinals. Titans have been switching possessions throughout most of the game. They started with number 24, Derek Bennett. He's considered the pocket passer, doesn't run the ball much. And then splitting time pretty much with Marcus Johnson. He's the dual threat quarterback, and that according to current head coach Daniel McGaffney. Daniel was a quarterback for some time with the Titans, but at age 43 decided to hang it up. And he's the head coach for the team owner, Florence McGaffney. So I guess they talk a lot of Pike County Titans football, both on and off the football field. Ready to snap it on second down. Snap, straight drop. That's Bennett back in, and he's going to run, of all things. It's a big load there, and the ball, is it on the turf? I don't think they called it down. He was tackled. The ball was loose, but I think the line judge is saying it was down by contact. I think that is going to be the call. The ball came loose as he was tackled, but the officials called it, the line judge called it down by contact. The ball is at the 46-yard line of the Titans, so they get a break there as the ball was called down by contact. That was a big break for the Cardinals if you're pulling for the Cardinals, but it wasn't a break. They made the play, but the player was called down by contact before the ball was fumbled and recovered by the Cardinals. Now they're bringing the sticks back. I don't think they've quite given him the first down. He was short. They moved the chains and the stick, and now repositioning. So the ball is just outside the 45-yard line of the Titans, third and very short. Shotgun formation, number 1 goes in motion. Again, turned the wrong way. Miscommunication between the back. Bennett, the quarterback, turned one way. The back turned the other, so there was no handoff. It looked like he was going to fake it. He tried to hit the receiver at the far side of the field. It fell incomplete. Fourth and very short. Now, in their punt formation, they don't have a deep drop. Their punter is a left footer. He fumbled one snap. He's been run into and roughed once. So this is fourth and very short. But they set up in their punt formation. The punter is no more than probably, I would say, 6 yards back. They may be going for this. They're going for it. Less than about a half a yard to go. Now a player is late getting off the field. So fourth and short, unless they're going to try to draw him off. They do snap it, turn, hand off first, and that's what you break it. 40-yard line, 35. So that's what happens. You got everybody up tight, hoping to stop them short, and it's a first down. Didn't see the back that got the carry, but he broke it at the line of scrimmage, and the Cardinals were lucky they could haul him down after a very big game. Best play of the night for the Titans, as they needed fourth and less than a half yard, and they mixed up the Cardinal defense and broke a big one for a first down. More runs up ahead for a short gain. Give them 2 yards over the left side. So good stop by that part of the Cardinals defense. Looks like it was number 26 on the carry. And I don't have 26. So 3:34 here in the third quarter. Clock is running. Big first down. Gain on fourth and short. Now half a yard on that carry. Sets up 2nd and 9. Titans trying to get back in the ball game. Only trail 7-0. Turn, handoff over the right. Better gain off that right side. So that'll put him in third and short, third and manageable. So Emmanuel Doyle getting his name called quite a bit. It's been the Doyle and the Smith show to this point for the Cardinals. Secondary's done a good job defending against the longer passes. Season opener for both clubs in the Next Level Football Alliance, minor league football here at Lakeshore Titan Coliseum, home of the Titans and also home of minor league football for the Bayou Lacombe Cardinals. So now the ball situated, and Titans, the ball is respotted. Now there again, if you got to take a break, you can, because in between plays, we could throw some yellow hankies on the officiating crew, because it's just been total slowness tonight. So fans been treated to a good defensive game, if that's what you like. Cardinals to this point have the one scoring toss, a long TD bomb from Jerv Epperson to Xavier Chapman, the X Factor, the X-Man. So now we're in a shorter bunch formation. Turn. Bennett hands off over the right side, breaking tackles at the line of scrimmage. From being in the shotgun all night, they turned around and got under center that time, and off the right side, a good gain by the Titans. Pick up whatever the penalty yardage was.
Looks like the defensive line. Looks like Manny Bell and potentially Jalen Palmer on the tackle.
So Titans turning to the rush more so than the pass in this third quarter. Clock continues to roll. We're just outside of 2 minutes, 2:14 and counting. Cardinals defense needs to stand up tall here and see if they can get a stop. Derek Bennett, the starter, is back in at quarterback. One of their bigger targets is number 11, Jermon Jordan. He comes out to this near side on this near hash mark. Up under center again is Bennett. That will be a flag. Looks like both wide receivers, Jordan on this end and the receiver at the top end, broke across, so that's illegal procedure, so they'll be backed up 5 more. They've had a number of penalties like that. They've had 3 game play delays called on them, and so first game of the season, trying to work out those kinks. Clock continues to run. It's what you call a free running clock. Had to mark off for the illegal procedure offsides. We're down to 1:30. Major stop needed by the Cardinals if they want to maintain some field position. Ball sits on their own 38-yard line in the middle of the playing field. Shotgun now is Bennett. Straight drop, pressure, tackled. I think he got rid of it. He released it just before he was tackled. Mickey Johnson, the buffet slayer out of St. Paul's Wolves and LSU Tigers history, falls incomplete. Mickey Johnson did everything but get to him a half count quicker before the ball was released, but it falls incomplete. He couldn't look at his initial receiver, much less a secondary. So big, mad bulldog rush by Mickey Johnson. He slimmed down a little bit from his playing days in high school. I'm going to have to find out what his weight is. So punt formation now for the Titans. So the Cardinals do their job as Mickey Johnson comes up big on 3rd and long following the penalty. Punt formation is Brown. Snap. Punt. High. Kind of wobbler. They run away from it. So the ball will be down at the 13-yard line for the Cardinals. This is a precarious lead, though, for the Cardinals because they haven't shown much offense since the touchdown late in the second quarter. And their offense has been a little out of kilter. Some more yellow flags on the field. But early on, Pig Griffin wears number 25 after wearing 2 the previous seasons with the Cardinals. He caught a beautiful screen pass right in the middle of the offensive formation, broke out to this left side, made an excellent run after the catch with his speed up this left sideline, got inside about the 45-yard line of the Titans, but there was a penalty that brought that back, and it was a post-foul penalty. So let's see what the call is, but it looks like the Cardinals did make the stop. We're down to 55 seconds here in the third quarter. So Cardinals would love nothing more than to find some instant offense on this drive. They haven't mixed it up as much offensively as I thought they might. John Matthews, nicknamed Wimpy. I asked Coach Matthews. He's a 1973 Abramson grad, graduated 3 years after yours truly at Abramson High over in New Orleans East. But I said, how'd you get the nickname Nick Wimpy? He said, well, I don't know, 50-something years ago, I was eating burgers, and I kind of upchucked those burgers, so I got the nickname of Wimpy, and it stuck. So I hope his offense doesn't continue to be wimpy with only their 7 points, but they'll see if they can turn it around. We've got Xavier Chapman and Austin Jackson on this near side. 2 receivers to the far side, running back behind Efferson. Snap, turn, handoff. Good run, good speed, 30, 25, about 28-yard line, and that is a good hit. So that's Pig Griffin. He gave away his ugly lime cleats from last year, and that's a quick hitter. He's done that in his career. He's out of St. Helena, and he's done that quite a bit in his career where he'll have 2 or 3 good runs in a ball game, but then he won't get his number called or he can't break one. But that's his second good run with speed of the night. Big first down pickup, moves the ball out. 10 seconds, may not get this play off here in the third quarter. Nice run by Pig Griffin, good blocking off the right side. Ball is up outside the 25, call it the 27. 3 seconds to go, 2-1. They do get the snap off. Straight drop is Efferson, throws to the far side of the field. Very short completion of only about 3 yards. Give him about a 3 or 4 yard gain on that, so short hookup. We'll take another commercial timeout. The score here, getting ready to start the fourth quarter, the Bayou Lacombe Cardinals 7, the visiting Pike County Titans 0. Play in the fourth and final quarter here at Lakeshore Titan Coliseum on the campus of the Lakeshore Titans, home of the Bayou Lacombe Cardinals. Snap, turn, handoff. This run will go nowhere. Stopped in his tracks. That's Pig Griffin stopped in his tracks and looked like number 42 on the stop for the Titans. That'll be Russell Steele Roberts. Third time we've called his name tonight. So the running play goes nowhere, courtesy of the Titans play by the Steele man kind of there in the middle. So 14-22 in the fourth quarter. Short gain on the play by Pig Griffin. Snap, fake. Here's a pass to Chapman in the flat here, and the ball was knocked down, and it's incomplete. So Zach Wall made the play, tight end and the defensive end for the Titans. Going to set up third and long.
Thanks again to the U.S. Coast Guard for the color guard team and flight crew for our pregame flyover presentation of colors.
So Cardinals looking to keep this drive alive and try to add on to their lone 7 points in the ball game. So this will be a punt formation for the Cardinals, so they can't convert to continue moving the ball upfield. Punt formation is James Furman, the Lakeshore grad who played soccer here for the Titans. He's had some good kicks tonight. His last one wasn't it. Now we've got a flag as the ball is snapped. False start in the Cardinals, so you'll back them up 5 yards. You don't want to give up 5 free yards this late in the ball game. We're in the fourth quarter. Your team is clinging to a 7-0 lead. Hadn't been much in the way of return by either team tonight, so punters have done a good job at least getting the ball upfield and getting it down. I love hearing about their punter, James Furman, who's a student at John Hopkins, and he was doing some studying, getting in some studying before tonight's ball game. Good snap. Punt is up. The ball is coming downfield, and it will be, it's muffed. It's picked up by a Cardinal. He only had one man to beat. That's 29 on the recovery, and that is Zarin Crawford. The ball was booted high by Furman, and there was a Cardinal there, and it hit inadvertently off of a Titan player, and excellent play by Crawford, who picked up the ball in a hop, only had one punt return player for the Titans. He couldn't get by him, but he did recover the football, so the Cardinals get a gift in the form of a punt muff and a recovery. So they're in superb field position. Ball spotted Once they put it down, it looks like it'll be about the 45-yard line of the Titans. So let's see if the Cardinals can take advantage of that gift by the Titans. Cardinals lead 7-0. So Efferson looking to get some yardage and take some time off the clock and hopefully put some more points on the board. Snap, straight drop. Efferson pumps, is hit. I think that might be a fumble. He was in the throwing motion. He was hit as he released it far side of the field. There's a lot going on down there. I haven't heard her whistle yet, and I think now there's a late flag at the far side of the field. The ball was scooped up by the Titans. I thought it might have been an incomplete pass, being hit when he released the football, but I think the ball was a live ball picked up by the Titans at the far side of the field, then returned upward going left to right, and it's at the very sideline at the far side of the field, just inside the track there. So the officials will definitely have to work this one out. The way they let the play go, I think it's going to be a fumble on Efferson being hit. The ball was picked up and moved upfield, and then there was a late flag. So another play call that involves a discussion. At this point, there are 3 officials down there that are discussing things. So White Hat, the referee, personal foul, dead ball foul against the Cardinals, first down Titans. So the gift that the Cardinals manufactured in recovering the muffed punt, and on that muffed punt, that was Zarin Crawford. Well, the Cardinals returned the favor as Efferson couldn't release the ball. He pump faked and then tried to go upfield. It was a live ball, knocked out of his hands, fumbled, recovered, advanced over the left side, and then the personal foul. The ball, this will give the Titans a 1st and goal. Ball appears to be at the 8-yard line. So 1st and goal, Titans, 13-17 running here in the 4th quarter. Cardinals need a defensive stand. They need it now. Shotgun, handoff, fumble. The ball, I think the Cardinals have this. The ball was muffed. The handoff couldn't be handed. And there's a recovered fumble. So big recovery by the Cardinals. Lawrence Etheridge is getting credit for the fumble recovery. Can't turn it over more than both teams have in the last possession and a half, I'll tell you that. Big play. Jolly on the spot, grabbing the fumble recovery, gives the ball back to the Cardinals. But I think the Cardinals need to settle down in their offensive scheme. Either you're going to run the ball, I would go to a short screen pass or try to hit Pig Griffin in the flat because he's quick with that, and it's a safe play. So 2 receivers coming to the near side, Xavier Chapman and Austin Jackson. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 running back to the right of Efferson. Handoff right up the middle. So they are trying to mix it up a little bit.
U.S. Coast Guard, first down play, moving into a second down. North Shore Technical Community College.
So Cardinals are holding on to that 7-0 lead. I thought we would have more offense tonight, being the first game of the season in the new Next Level Football Alliance, but it has not been the case. Cardinals desperately trying to tack on some yardage. First down only gained a yard. It'll bring up 2nd and 9. Clock moving, 12:30 to left in the ball game. Cardinals going from right to left. So I said there were 6 or 7 fans on the far side of the field for the Titans. I only see 4 now, so I don't know if it's getting a little chillier down there or what. So we got Jackson and Chapman on this near side as the receivers. Efferson calling the play, 2nd and 9. No, there's movement. Looks like there might have been movement by the offensive side, and then the Titans crossed the line of scrimmage. See what the call is. False start on the Cardinals. This is not where you can make these offensive mistakes. 5 yards, that's almost like 10 to 15 at this part of the game and in your deep territory. So 5-yard mark off against the Cardinals. It'll bring up 2nd and 14. Cardinals need to come up with some type of play call. I think they might stay a little conservative by virtue of where the ball is, but you've got to pick up a first down on this drive because your ball is at your 9-yard line. You got to get a first down and take time off the clock and move the chains. Epperson, shotgun formation. Ready for the snap. Straight drop. Quick pass. Tell you what, the defense jumped that right. We had 2 receivers in the same area, but the ball falls incomplete. There just doesn't seem to be the offensive continuity that I've seen in years past for the Cardinals. Epperson is their return starter from a few years here, and he's always had good timing and good chemistry. Does have some new receivers, but that ball, the communication didn't appear to be there on the far side of the field. So this is a must-have first down here. It's 3rd and long, 3rd and 14, 11:24 to go. Clock stopped on the incompletion. So ready for Epperson, the shotgun. 1 receiver to the far side. Now we've got trips to this near side. Snap, straight drop. Slant route, that's Chapman, makes a move. Oh, could not run away from 2 defenders. I would tell you they game planned that defensively. Chapman is normally their go-to guy on key plays. They had 2 defenders right there double teaming him. I think had they pump faked that and gone upfield, Austin Jackson had beat the defense coming up this left sideline because they were concentrating on Chapman to stop the first down. Now are they calling an incompletion? Because the down marker is coming back to the original line of scrimmage, which was the 9-yard line. Now one of the officials is coming to this near side.
Face mask. It's going to be an automatic. First down. That is a U.S. Coast Guard.
So a major personal foul penalty, face mask, and Chapman was stopped short of the first down. It was a nice game, but that was a 3rd down play, 3rd and 14. So by virtue of the face mask, the 2 defenders that were there to bring Chapman down, maybe that helped bring him down. Ball at the 33-yard line. Biggest call of the night against the Titans. Moves the chains. New set of downs, 1st and 10. Snap, Epperson going upfield. Got Chapman wide open, hit him low. Chapman is just a defensive back's nightmare because he's got good speed. He's a tremendous route runner. He's fired up. He's doing the jitterbug step there. So he gets the catch, gets the big yardage, moves the sticks again. Now, what I think this can set up, too, from Epperson's standpoint and offensive coordinator John Wimpy Matthews, you can pump fake to Chapman, let him go up, or send a receiver past him long. So Epperson now with the play, back-to-back consecutive first downs via the face mask, and then the Knights hook up from Epperson to Chapman. Straight job. Got a whistle to stop play, and boy, they stopped that a little too late. Epperson was almost going to get killed by 3 arm rushing linemen. And the Cardinals are going deep. They're sending guys deep, and if he can get the time, see what this call is. Been a lot of laundry. This one's against the Titans. Too many players on the field, illegal substitution, so 5 free yards. Again, can't do that at this point in the ball game, especially late in the 4th quarter. We're approaching 10:15. Clock is stopped due to the penalty. So Chapman is the receiver here on this near side, and he's got single coverage, and Epperson shotgun formation. 10 minutes, clock rolling, straight drop. Epperson going up top. Chapman's got a step or 2. He's behind him, over the shoulder catch, and that is how you draw it up. That is 44 yards. I called, you either got a pump and go. That was a pump and go, and Xavier Chapman just ran in stride. He had 2 steps on the defender, and he had enough room, and Epperson, just like the first touchdown for the Cardinals, laid it in there, and that was a tremendous catch. And Chapman is fired up, high-fiving all of his teammates on this near side, and that's just a tremendous offensive play. Tremendous line blocking to give him time to get upfield. Efferson, pump, go up this left sideline over the shoulder like he dropped it into a bread gasket. You don't do it any better than that. So touchdown for the Cardinals to make it 13-0. Extra point attempt by James Furman. Ball is snapped, ball is down, 32-yard extra point. It is good. So James Furman, the Cardinals have found a gem. Former soccer player here at Lakeshore High School and attending school at Johns Hopkins, and he's working on a master's in GIS systems. So homegrown guy, and is doing really well tonight. He's got the 2 extra points. He pushes the lead to 14-0 once we get it on the board. So at 9:50 to go in the ball game here in the fourth quarter, the Cardinal duo of Jerv Efferson and Xavier Chapman, they click again for the second time tonight. 2 extra points added on by James Furman, number 99, and that's where we sit. Cardinals 14, Titans nothing. And that was a gift of the Titans' miscues. They made way too many mistakes that time. One of the big plays was the face mask called on Chapman, but I knew that they were setting up to go deep, and Efferson pump fake. So congrats to John Matthews. I said Coach Wimpy should come up with something as the OC, and he definitely did. But I've been covering these minor league games for 3 or 4 years, COVID and whatnot, but I've never seen a pass route guy better than Chapman. Chapman knows how to run the route. He knows how to cut upfield at the right time. He knows how to run a slant, and him and Efferson are just, they're dynamic together. So they've accounted for 12 of the 14 points, and the place kicker, James Furman, has booted 2 extra points. And you don't say that lightly. That ball is spotted at the 22-yard line. These are NFL 32-yard field goal extra point attempts. Heck, even the pros had trouble adjusting to that initially. I don't have the stats, but they don't make them all, I'll tell you that. So Furman, I figure he'll boot this one pretty deep. Ball situated at the 35-yard line. That's where the kickoff occurs. Furman gets about a 10-yard run up to it. Number 99 approaches. There it is. And the boot will go over the head and into the end zone about 4 yards deep. The return man catches it over his shoulder and takes a knee. So I think he is drilling the football. He's on it. And special teams player of the game to this point would definitely be James Furman. And I got to check and see who the deep snapper is. I know the holder was going to be Lance Foster, but I'm going to try to find out who the deep snapper, because on special teams extra points from the 32-yard line where the NFL kicks them from, we're playing by NFL rules, you got to have a great snap, a great hold, and a great kick. So we're going to try to find out who the deep snapper is. So after the touchback, ball comes out to the 25-yard line, and that can be a momentum play for your special teams. You save your guys getting bumped around or having to make a tackle, and probably a good heads-up play by the return man to down the ball in the end zone to get the 25-yard line. So 9:46 to go in tonight's ball game. Now 14-0 Cardinals over the Titans. Straight drop, short pass into far flat, falls incomplete. So defensive line getting pressure as they have all night. The front 4 of the Titans are definitely going to earn some rest. They've been playing well. So 9:40 remaining in the ball game. Titans trying to come back from this 14-point deficit. That was a backbreaker, the second touchdown of the night from Efferson to Chapman. Chapman, good speed, runs good routes, but the ball's thrown perfectly. Both TD passes. Shotgun. Bennett, snap, high over his head. He goes down on it, and luckily he recovered that because he had nothing but white Cardinals in their jerseys to get there, so bad snaps. So the quarterback does fall on it alertly. That's Derek Bennett. You can't take big losses on those plays. That's a major loss. That's in the vicinity of probably 12 plus yards. So LaBella's tolling here at Titan Coliseum. Under 9 minutes, clock rolling. All about defensive stops now if you're the Cardinals. No missed assignments. Continue to get the pressure up front. And if you're in the secondary, don't jump routes inadvertently. Just play good one-on-one coverage. Coming upfield. Ball is picked off by the Cardinals. Middle of the field, bringing it back inside the 10-yard line. Trying to check who got the interception. Interception, but maybe the ball is fumbled. Let's see if it goes back. Not sure who had the interception. I think it might have been 31, Dondrell Gordon on the interception, but in his haste to try to cut it back and bring it to the house, he fumbled it.
And the fumble giving County Titans first down.
Gordon is doing some kind of real bad dance. He's stomping his feet down to the ground like he shouldn't have fumbled the interception. But nonetheless, he did pick, and he brought it back, and so now we've got a first down. Over the left side, running play by the Titans, go over the left side. Gain of about 6 or 7 yards, far side of the field. So Cardinals on the stop. That'll be Jayshawn Lee on the stop. So good gain on the first down play. Clock is running, 7:49 to go in the ball game. We'll call it 2nd and 5. Titans have had a number of bad snaps. They fixed their delay of game penalties. They've had 3 of them. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far, 1 other one tight into the formation at the left side. Shotgun formation, snap, turn, handoff, up the gut, cut down at the knees, short gain.
Not much there for the running back for Pike County, number 3.
So on the gain for Pike County, that's Justin Givens. He showed good speed, the South Pike High graduate. Also plays some linebacker for the Titans. Brings in 3rd, and we will call it 4 yards to go. Need to get to about the 18-yard line. So 3rd and 4. Clock running, time is of the essence, 6:50. Still not snapping the football. They're letting time run away. Snap, kind of high, turn, handoff, no, fake it, throw to the left side, incomplete. They're trying to do the fake running play, faking it to the up back, but to stop the oncoming rush of the Cardinals. But the fake didn't do anything there. Tried to complete a pass to somebody over to the far left side of the field. Ball falls incomplete. Clock does stop with the incompletion. 6:36 to go in the ball game. Punt formation will be the Titans. You're down by 14. You don't have a lot of time left, and if I'm the Titans, if you got a fake in your playbook, I fake the punt here and try to get the first down. It doesn't matter whether you lose by 14, 21, or whatever. So if I was a Cardinal defensive guy, I would say watch your guys and let's see if they do in fact punt it. So punt formation are the Titans. Reposition in the interior line. Snap. Punt. Now we got a whistle. We've had a lot of whistles either right at the snap of the ball. False start is the call. Illegal procedure. So they'll move back, and they definitely won't fake it now. Not that they were faking it there. So the Cardinals have had enough offense to get the job done to this point. We still have 6:32, but the connection of Jerv Efferson and Xavier Chapman, 2 long touchdown passes tonight, and the 2 extra points by James Furman been the difference of the ball game in a stout Cardinals defense to this point. If you come after this punt, get it or stay away from them, one or the other. Punt formation are the Titans. Snap, they don't rush him, probably a good move. Ball bounds away from the return men. Special teams tonight, both teams have done the same thing. When the ball bounces the way it shouldn't, you're supposed to touch it when it goes the opposite direction. But both special teams have made the same mistake tonight on probably 3 or 4 punts. So now what the Cardinals need to do is run clock. It'll be interesting to see what running back they put in there with Jefferson. And I thought we might see tonight, there's a new addition to the Cardinals lineup, and it's former Fontainebleau Bulldog Rondé White, who played quarterback and receiver for the Bulldogs just up the road here, not that far. And he is on the roster as a QB, was a heck of a quarterback and a wide receiver for the Bulldogs. So it'll be shotgun formation where Efferson has been. So 2 wide receivers to the far, 2 to the near, running back to the left of Efferson. Clock will start on the snap. 6 minutes remaining in the ball game. Snap, a little bit of a pass play. Chapman is wide open in this far side of the field, just turns and waltzes into the end zone. I mean, the trap trick is right. We're playing hockey here at Titan Coliseum. I mean, he was so far wide open. Not only was it blown coverage, nobody lined up on him. He broke upfield and he got into the end zone. And give Efferson credit. If he would have underthrown or overthrown him, there would have not been any hat trick here. Incredible play. Kudos to the offensive line once again. They gave him all the time he needed, but he didn't need much. I'm not sure what Chapman's time is in a 40, but it's probably 4.5, I would think. So what a hookup, and that's the hat trick. We'll get the points on the board soon. So Furman, the extra point. The kick is good. Is he going to remain consistent? No, it's no good. Well, not perfection, but we'll get those points on the board, and that builds the lead to 20-0 in favor of the Cardinals over the Titans. Give a shout out to the Davis trio, that clan: Fagan, Justin, the younger brother, and the younger kid sister, Keisha, the Davis family. They represent Flying Ghost Productions. Justin. Ready for the kickoff. The Bayou Lacombe Cardinals taking total control, 20-0. Third touchdown pass of the night by Jerv Epperson, and the same receiver on the trio of touchdown catches, Xavier Chapman, the X-Man, the X-Factor with speed. He just broke free. There was nobody within 35 yards of him. How you don't cover a guy that's got 2 touchdowns to that point is beside me. So the music provided by Party Artie here for the Cardinals to kick off. 5:50 remaining in the ball game. I think James Furman got a little upset by missing his third extra point attempt, so he kicked that deep into the end zone. And I don't know what his druthers are at next level, but I've not seen anybody kick the ball that deep at any of the games that I've covered. So heck of a deal for James Furman. Converted 2 of the 3 extra points, and he's got deep kickoffs, and his punting hadn't been too shabby either. So 5:50 remaining in the ball game. Cardinals defense has played exceptionally well. Obviously on the scoreboard, haven't given up anything. They bent a little bit on giving up a couple, 2 or 3 long runs, but their defensive secondary in the pass game has been almost non-existent. So the Pike County Titans have tried to do their best to mix in some runs. Derek Bennett, the starting quarterback, is back in. He's in shotgun. Snaps haven't been too good on a lot of the possessions. Looking upfield, pumps, tries to come upfield. Underthrows his intended receiver. Looks like a pick at the far side of the field. So the defense steps up. That's Coleman on the interception. The ball was terribly underthrown into double coverage. And that's the kind of defense you want to have late in the ball game to get the ball back. So big defensive play once again by the Cardinals. It's gone all Cardinals at this point. Closer ball game for majority of 3 quarters, but the offense is rolling. Of course, now with 5:38 to go, if you're the Cardinals, I think you kind of turn and hand the ball off and run some clock. And if you're in a down and distance and you have a propensity to go to number 4 or somebody else, you could do that optionally. But the worst thing they could do is make any kind of mistake here. So it looks like we might have a replacement at quarterback, and it might be Rondé White. So Rondé White, the aforementioned former Bulldog, just up the road, not many miles because I live on Highway 1088, just about 3.5 miles from here. And Fontainebleau campus is only a few miles from there, miles about 7. So now we've got a whistle blown again. So some of the Cardinals, some of the fans have been dancing all night with the music of different things. And our chain gang tonight is from Stark. So thanks to the chain gang, they've been a little busy moving up and down the field. And speaking of dancing, we had our own Garen Narcisse, the executive director, dancing with, what was that, the Krabby dancers? The Krabby Dads. So we've had a number of dancing, and the music's been non-stop tonight. Crowd's been good tonight, and they've been enchanted by this 20-point lead by the Cardinals. So Cardinals, they just want to protect the football at this point. So Jerv Efferson has had a great ball game with 3 touchdown passes. So the chain gang has been from the St. Tammany Association of Retarded Children, Stark. So the chain gang doing a nice job for us tonight. See if we can get there, give them a few kudos here as the Cardinals break the line of scrimmage. So Jay Ferguson, Jeff Lambert, and Haley Brinson. So Cardinals, coach is getting some time in the field too. Is that Coach Wimpy? He's still out on the field. What's he doing? You got to get off the field, Coach. So that is Rondé White. There's the flag. Rondé White from Fontainebleau High School took the snap. He played a majority of his, or all of his high school career for Chris Blocker, who's now the defensive coordinator over at Covington High. I think Chris still teaches at Fontainebleau High. I guess once a Bulldog, you can stay a Bulldog, and then you can be a line as well. So if you're going to scratch things out, be a Bulldog and a line. So Rondé White, good high school career with the Bulldogs, played at the Dog Pound, wide receiver, and then also played some quarterback in his day. So he's been brought in to bring this game to a close. Clock now running, 5:28 to go, but the big penalty brings the Bulldogs back. This could be 2 things for the Cardinals. You get your backup quarterback some game action in the first game of the year. White turns, pitches, running over this left side. Little or no gain, probably maybe lost a yard on that play. Trying to run this clock down. We're now down right at 5 minutes. 20-point lead by these Cardinals. Might be a way where if you're going to throw the ball, it's got to be something safe. You don't want to do anything dangerous this late in the ball game with that 20-point advantage. A lot of good positives tonight for the Cardinals in their season opener here on Next Level Football Alliance. Defense pitching a shutout. Been a great effort across the front of their line. Secondary has done a good job, couple picks. But it's been Xavier Chapman and Jerv Efferson. Cleanup duty for Rondé White. He's now under center. Turns, going to throw the ball, looks upfield, wide open upfield behind the defense. Underthrown ball, incomplete. There were 3 Titans, but they were all beaten. He underthrew the football, and the wideout who attempted to stop and make the play could not come up with the football. On the intended reception was number 13, Jared Jackson. Jared Jackson outran 3 Titans defenders and stopped in midstream going full speed. And the defenders, as he tried to stop and make the catch, the ball fell incomplete. But that would have been one heck of a opening pass by Rondé White from Fontainebleau if he could have hit him on that play. Jared Jackson made an excellent effort. So running play by the Cardinals. We're under 4 minutes now in the ball game. So that'll bring up a 4th down and bring James Furman back. Well, we know that Furman can reach the end zone on kickoffs and extra points. I don't think even with his strong leg he can hit the end zone from here. The ball is at his own 35. He'll probably make contact with the football about his own 30. I say he's going to punt this one over the return man's head, and it's going to be down at the 25-yard line. So late coming into the ball game is a Cardinal. So ready for the snap is Furman. He's got 2 of 3 extra points tonight. Good job punting. There's the snap, the boot. Ball is up, and it will bound at about, doesn't get his good roll, so he doesn't get the good strong punt. It only goes down to about the 41-yard line, so he didn't get a roll at all on that one. He might be a little leg weary after the kickoffs and the extra points, but Cardinals, let's see what they have in store. Defense would love nothing more than to pitch a shutout. So 20-0 is the Cardinal lead. And as you get late in the game, the Cardinals have a propensity for dancing on the sideline when they're victorious, so that's kind of become their trademark. And some of them have good moves, and some of them don't have good moves. And sometimes it's not even the players. It might be some of the training staff, support staff that's on the sideline. So we're ready to get the last 3:06 underway. Shutout as we speak at the moment by the Cardinals. That's what you take pride in, and if you've played this well for this long, you want to continue to pitch the shutout. Shotgun formation. Lone is the quarterback, Derek Bennett. He was the starter. No backs, empty backfield. Snap, straight drop. Coming to this right side, looking upfield. Oh, guy gets out in the clear, and terrible pass, the worst pass of the night. The ball flickered and fluttered out of bounds. Wide open. Yep. Wide receiver running a route. I think that's 26, and I don't think I had a 26 for them.
So that would mean Cardinals fans need to make some noise.
So Cardinals defense got beat on that play, but Bennett just lost control of the ball, and it fluttered out of bounds. Now we got a replacement at quarterback. It's Marcus Johnson. I've said it all game. He's their running type quarterback, but even a run for the Titans to get some yardage would help them at this point. He's in lone shotgun, trips to the far, double receivers to the near. 2:55 left in the ball game. Snap, straight drop, pressure off the edge. He's hit as he throws. There's a pickoff. Number 11 on the interception for the Cardinals. See. Okay, I'm told it's not the guy that's on the roster. I guarantee you we will have this roster snafu fixed by next game. I want guarantees on that. So not sure who picked it off. Apologize for not knowing that. You got to go with the info, and I was going to give you the number 11 I have, but that's not who number 11 is. Let me see if I got any other rosters here, if I can see if they got another number 11. No, I don't see it. Well, nonetheless, the Cardinals get the ball, and if Rondé White, the Bulldog, is back out there, Bulldog becomes a Cardinal, and I know he'd like to have his first pass as a Cardinal back because he had his wide receiver, Jared Jackson, JJ, wide open. And Jackson is back in this formation. He's at the right side of the field. Cardinals have taken forever to get this place. You got now Dustin Morrow comes in, then he goes back out. Now 44 comes in. This is catch 52. If you had 52 playing cards and threw them up in the air, about 10 of them would be Cardinals going back to the sideline. This has got to be a delay of the game. Yep, delay of the game. So Rondé White, I guess that could happen, though, with the interception. You don't think you're going to have the offense on this late in the game following the interception. You've got your backup quarterback in. Yeah, quite a few backups. I think I still see Chapman out there, though, nearest to us. So shotgun formation is Rondé White. Snap. Out of the backfield, 17 a catch, cuts up field. Nice gain, short yardage play. Get most of the yardage back. That's Josiah Miller, the running back on the receiving end. Clock continues to run. Not quick enough for most people. 2:18, 20-point advantage for the Cardinals. Got off to that slow start, but they've got the 3 touchdown passes. I think they need to work on their running game a little bit more. Make it more of a balanced attack. Chapman is at this near sideline, the wide receiver, 2 to the far side. Now we've got a whistle by the referee. 2-minute warning. So we'll take that 2-minute warning. Score: Bayou Lacombe Cardinals 20, Pike County Titans 0. Chapman, goofball. He's a good player. Does he have a chance at the next level? He's got to be running out of time. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's 29? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's now or never. He bouncing, he dancing. Back to the action here at Lakeshore Titan Coliseum. It's all Bayou Lacombe Cardinals 20-0 over the Pike County Titans. 2 minutes to go in tonight's ball game. White, snap, keeper up the middle, gets some of the yardage back and fights ahead. Nice hard-nosed run by the backup quarterback.
Nice gain of about 6 yards for the 19-year-old rookie out of Fountain High School.
So 1:40, clock running. Gary Narcisse, the executive director, doing double duty tonight as the PA announcer, filling in for Pastor Ken Schrader of Sweetwater Church in Abita Springs. He just referred to Rondé White as the 19-year-old rookie, so he'll pick up that moniker. Probably only a couple more plays to run this clock out. 2 receivers near, 2 to the far. I would doubt that we see any more passes, although White has thrown 1. 0 for 1. Now he's throwing a pass. I love it. He runs in and gets sacked. I think he might have got a little greedy there. The offensive play calling, they do have a wide receiver that was at the very far side of the field covered, but there was I don't know what a group of Titans is, a mass of Titans, I don't know, but they all meted and greeted the rookie, Rondé White, in the backfield. White looks a little winded there. They had some of the big defensive linemen falling on top of him. We got down to 30 seconds. Probably don't think you have to punt to play. So Furman is out there. Furman saying, hey, stop the clock, change of possession, let me make another punt. But I think that probably will be the last play of the game. 17 seconds remaining. Let's take a delay of game and let's call it quits. So going to give some players of the games, and I might even give input here. So we've got 3 players of the game. So we'll get to those. But, yeah, there is a mark-off, and this is just formality. There are now 11 ticks remaining in the ball game. So Furman will get his wish. He'll get the punt once again tonight. He's punted a number of times this evening. So punt formation, 2 return men back for the Titans. It's been all Cardinals. Got 10 ticks left on the clock. Just want to try to see if we can get to 10 o'clock for a 3-hour ball game, I think is what we're doing. Now we whistle the ball in play. Now we whistle again, and now we've got an illegal procedure. I'm not sure. I won't even guesstimate at this point. I won't even guesstimate. But with 10 seconds in the ball game, snap it in shotgun, run around and kill the 10 seconds, or just call it and let the clock run. So Furman, nonetheless, is going to get a punt. I'd like to see him hit a low line drive instead of these high punts he comes up with. The guy's never kicked a ball in his life saying that. He gets it off. It's lower. It's almost fielded, not fielded, bounds. Well, I tell you, the return man had 3 chances to field it, and he did. And that's an excellent way to end the ball game from a special team standpoint. Number 29, Zarin Crawford. He made a heck of a special teams play. The punt returner kind of hit the ball twice and was trying to reverse field and go complete opposite, but that didn't work. So it's a successful night at the Titan Coliseum tonight, the home field of the Bayou Lacombe Cardinals at their nest. They win it 20-0 in favor over the visiting Pike County Titans. Our final, 20-0 in favor of the Bayou Lacombe Cardinals over the Titans.